Good afternoon. Matinee day, Saturday. It's another Jackson Hole High School sports event, basketball. Again, we're here in Jackson Hole High School Gymnasium as the Bronx play host to the Rock Springs Tigers. I'm Kimmy. She's Jake. And we're Jackson Hole Radio.
What?
The action brought to you by
Jackson Hole Lumber, Jackson's original board store. The Town Square Inns of Jackson Hole, including the Antler Inn, Elk Country Inn, Cowboy Village Resort, and 49er Inn and Suites. Big O Tires, a reputation you can ride on in the Target Plaza. WYDOT, the Wyoming Department of Transportation, keeping our highways safe. Blue Spruce Cleaners, green, affordable, convenient, and friendly dry cleaning service. And Silver Star, fiber fast internet for the Jackson Hole area.
Girls, boys, back-to-back, Rock Springs, Jackson. Both the girls and boys Jackson teams coming off losses just a couple of days ago on the road to Green River. You probably heard that action.
And I believe Rock Springs is coming off 2 losses
We
as well.
heard that on the TRN, the radio network. Right next door is Keith Trujillo, who brought the action. Yeah, both their girls and boys teams coming off losses. So both these teams eager for one. For the girls, the Jackson Lady Bronx under the head coaching of Olivia Bingham and Andrew Vitale, they come in with a record of 2-10 overall, 1-1 in conference. And this team, we know that they have their challenges scoring. The defense getting better. I have them ranked, I'm assuming that's 10th. I don't know why I have a 9 in there. But giving up 47 points a game, scoring 29. So that math doesn't really math for a lot of wins, and that would account for just the couple. Rebounding has gotten better for the girls. All the stats are on the uptrend. And for the Rock Springs Lady Tigers, 5-11 overall, over 0-3 in conference. Coach Mike Swenson trying to get more offense out of this team. Just 35.5 points a game. Not great. They do not shoot well from 3 or 2. They really don't. They play good defense, and they rebound about middle of the pack. So it's an athletic team. It's got its challenges, beginning with the gal that was sitting next to us for a little bit, Jayla Nagudu. She's pretty good. And Hannah Milliman, you'll probably hear that name as well. Shyla Zancanella. Milliman and Zancanella are 2 leading scorers, and probably hear plenty of them. For the Jackson Bronx, it's Ari Fowler. What do you think? Zero going to have a big game?
I hope so.
I think
She's been
she
like
might.
a 50. I mean, she's done about half of what she normally does, so it'd be great to see full 20 points. Let's
Trinity
go.
and Zoe Green. The Green girls pretty good. Maggie Holland, Harley Rommel, and Jack Strickland leading the charge for the Lady Bronx. Be interesting to who gets the start, who's the hot hand. I love that when we don't know going in who might have a big game. Like, could be, could be any of 5, 6 girls. You never know. So, we got keys to the game and other matchups when we come back. It's the Bronx Tigers pregame. More coming up right after these.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local while staying at the Antler Inn, Elk Country Inn, Cowboy Village Resort, or 49er Inn and Suites. With the best entertainment, dining, shopping, bars, and brews all in walking distance, you'll never want to leave. Call 1-800-4-TETONS or find them on the web at town.com.
Tired of waiting in ski lift lines? While Silverlight can't fast-track you on the slopes, we can fast-track your internet. With Silverlight Fiber, your connection won't slow down during peak usage. And there's no data cap holding you back. It's like your own VIP lift to everything you love online, 24/7, all season long. Silverlight Fiber is coming to Jackson this spring. Visit silverlight-fiber.com to check if you're next in line.
They say the best offense is a good defense. This theory applies on Wyoming's roads and highways just as much as it does on the basketball court. Always know road conditions before you head out. Visit wyoroad.info, download YDOT's 511 app, or call 511 for current conditions. Buckle up every trip, every time, and put away distractions, especially your phone, so you're better prepared for the unexpected. Finally, never drink and drive, not even a little, because buzz driving is drunk driving. This message brought to you by YDOT.
Jackson Lumber. Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senko, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, the board store at 130 South Grovemont. Call 733-6000, 733-6000.
That JV game just wrapped up. Rock Springs JV Tigers beat the Jackson Bronx JV team.
A little tight here.
And both girls' teams have come out, huddled up, get ready for their warm-ups. They put 10 up there on the board, so it looks like we'll be getting started late today. So an extended pregame. We can talk lots of basketball.
You can talk. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
I'll try. Let's go to keys to the game. Here's what I think these girls have to get done if they're going to win this one. Keys to the game for our Lady Bronx. I think they got to use their height. Rock Springs Lady Tigers, not one of the taller teams. They do have a couple of girls with length, but you know, anymore when we talk about the Lady Bronx, we talk about Maggie Holland, Jack Strickland, and who else? They got one more big inside. Who am I forgetting?
Big inside?
Maybe not. Those two. 5'10", 5'11" range.
Are you counting Zoe?
No.
Green?
No.
I didn't think so. Yeah, not big. So just big as Maggie and Jax.
I think you got to exploit your size down low. Neither of these teams really shoot threes great, so it's a game very much that I think is going to be played in the paint a whole bunch. I would say use your height, exploit your height, try to make it a tough game down there in the paint, and then see Riverton. That's my other one. You got to see this Rock Springs team. When you look at them, picture them as Riverton.
Okay. All right. I was wondering what you were meaning by that. All right, I can see that.
I mean, to me, they're similar to Riverton. They're a little better, but not a ton better. And Riverton's the team our girls have been able to beat twice now in 2 years, two consecutive years. So you got to look at them not with any kind of awe and mystique, like, ooh, it's Rock Springs. Like, no, it's another Riverton. Go get them.
All right, I see that. I'll bet they just got to go down there and play ball the way they've been playing ball.
The Rock Spring Lady Tigers, as we said, just 5 wins and 16 tries, still winless in conference. I think just look at this team as Riverton 2.
Okay.
And you might, which is, is another way of saying play confidently. Don't worry about your opponent today. Don't try to match up. Just play your game and beat them.
That's what I said on the way here, did I not? All we got to do is play like we've been playing. We just got to be us. We got to go out there and play hard and fight tough, and, it'll be a good game.
I like it. We'll see if Coach V can live up to it and see how the girls do here in just a minute as the game will get underway. Coach Vitale usually joins us halftime of the boys' game. That'll be fun as well to catch up with him. Let's take one more quick break. It's the pregame show, and Bronx and Tigers ready to get going. We got the girls' game and boys back-to-back on a Saturday. Matinee afternoon, day before Super Bowl.
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff eager and happy to serve you in 2 locations and on the road with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local while staying at the Antler Inn, Elk Country Inn, Cowboy Village Resort, or 49er Inn and Suites. With the best entertainment, dining, shopping, bars, and brews all in walking distance, you'll never want to leave. Call 1-800-4-TETONS or find them on the web at townsquareinns.com.
Tired of waiting in ski lift lines? While Silverlight can't fast track you on the slopes, we can fast track your internet. With Silverlight Fiber, your connection won't slow down during peak usage. And there's no data cap holding you back. It's like your own VIP lift to everything you love online, 24/7, all season long. Silverlight Fiber is coming to Jackson this spring. Visit silverlight-fiber.com to check if you're next in line.
You're watching and listening to live coverage of Jackson Hole High School sports on KZ95.
Well, in addition to both these teams coming off losses last time out 2 days ago, they also coming off the road as well. Both played road games last. Green River for these Jackson Lady Broncs where they met up with a really good Lady Wolves team, but they played well in the first quarter, Kimmy.
They did. Good. We came out, we were winning the first quarter.
Yeah.
Like, it was totally hard. Yeah, but that Vasco, that's what I'm going to say. Woo.
She's something else.
Wow.
Yeah.
She was all over. I think there was like 5 of her. I think she was the whole team at one of the periods. I think she was 5 different people.
Dude, I'm serious. Like, when I said I'm calling her name on the floor, when there was a break in the action and we ran to the concession to get popcorn, she was selling the popcorn. And then I'm pretty sure she was doing security and she was sweeping the floor at the end of the game. Like, it was just fast go everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, there's some ballers on this Rock Springs team, but a very winnable game for the Lady Broncs here at home. Maybe you can catch Rock Spring Lady Tigers a little sleepy. I wonder if Coach Fee will come out in man again, which he says is the reason he had Green River flustered just 2 nights ago. They came out and
I like that.
Played man in a rare. It definitely bothered Green River.
They weren't. I don't think they were prepared to play the Jackson team they played, to be honest.
No, I think they took us lightly, number one, and also they're like, what is this defense stuff? Like, they couldn't do anything they wanted to. And it was beginning of the game, so I'll be interested. You know, it's that time of year we're kind of midway through where there's plenty of film on you out there, plenty of video. Huddle's got everything you do, and everybody's scouted. So you know the Lady Broncs like to get into that 2-3 zone. So when all of a sudden they come out, man, it's maybe a little disruptive. You got to start changing things up this time of year. I like to see it. Both teams warming up, and we'll let the girls introduce themselves to you. And by that time, we're getting close to tap time here on a Saturday afternoon. You're enjoying Bronx basketball on KZ95 in the Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network.
Ari Fowler, Jr.
Ashlyn Chamberlain, Senior.
Hayden Block, Senior.
Taylor Miller, Senior.
Jack Strickland, Sophomore. Zoe Green, Sophomore.
Camilla Ramirez, Senior.
Maggie Holland, Sophomore. Trinity Green, Senior.
Sophia Vasquez, Senior.
R. Rummel, Senior.
Yes! say the best offense is a good defense. This theory applies on Wyoming's roads and highways just as much as it does on the basketball court. Always know road conditions before you head out. Visit wyoroad.info, download YDOT's 511 app, or call 511 for current conditions. Buckle up every trip, every time, and put away distractions, especially your phone, so you're better prepared for the unexpected. Finally, never drink and drive, not even a little, because buzz driving is drunk driving. This message brought to you by YDOT.
Jackson Lumber, the board store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senco, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, the board store at 130 South Grovemont. Call 733-6000, 733-6000.
Let's get back to the live action on KZ95. Here's Jake Nichols.
So excited to get this one underway. Just 2 minutes from tap time. Girls game, then the boys. It's Rock Springs Tigers visiting Jackson, Wyoming. Jackson Hole High School Gymnasium. Rock Springs finished up their warm-ups and Bronx almost. I still think this is a team we can go big on and get points down low, get rebounds, and outdo them on the glass, I think. I mean,
I agree.
They do have some big kids, and they can rebound. That Millimon girl, she's top 3 in conference for rebounds, leads the team with 6.
She's short.
Don't start. Don't start with me. She's 5'7".
Yeah, but wait, how is she compared to us?
She's listed at 5'5". Yeah, that puts her shorter than Strickland and Holland.
Okay, she's about the same height as Trinity. Okay.
Yeah, and Hannah Milliman, she exciting young freshman. In fact, this team's got a few freshmen. Katie Moore, 5'11" freshman, has been playing more and more minutes after, I think she was sick to start the season. But if that's 2 freshmen that Coach can put on the floor that are pretty exciting, Coach Swenson, he's got to be happy. 3 more years with those kids. And another that we haven't talked about much is Olivia Bear, 5'7" freshman. She's getting more and more playing time. She's the younger sister of Isabel Bear, the sophomore, who will get some playing time. So a really young Rock Springs team, which I should have factored into my, they don't have a single senior, I don't think, that's on the team at all in this varsity team. They're very young. So
yeah, they
maybe
don't.
take advantage of that.
All right.
They're a fairly inexperienced team. You come out and jump on them early, and they're on the road. Maybe kind of scare them into something, but yeah, very young Rock Springs team that remind me of us a couple years ago.
Okay.
And we're just about ready for the national anthem. Get this one going. Who's singing it, Kimmy? I thought you know who that is,
I
right?
do. It's Ellery Rosenberg. I almost said Ellery Grayson, but Grayson's her big sister. Ellery Rosenberg.
All right, girl. Let's hear what Ellery's singing sing the national anthem as we get this one underway.
Remove your caps as we honor this community, our servicemen and women, and our great nation with the singing of our national anthem by Our Lady Bronx player and Jackson Hole High School student, Ellery Rosenberg.
Stripes and bright stars through
All right, we're ready to go here at Jackson Hole High School. I like that they're going to have the scores on the board. I love when they do that.
Oh, I like when they do that
so
too.
we know who's scoring. That's cool. What's the projector? Is that's part of the introduction? Right?
Yeah, it's oh yeah, you weren't here for Star Valley when we did that. Yeah, we did it up. Yes, I can't get it on the camera, but yes,
okay.
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Let's get the starting lineup, beginning with the Rock Spring Lady Tigers. Number 10, Aspen Soltis, the 5'8 junior, averaging 1.5 points a game. She's also the steal leader, so watch out for her. Sticky hand, Shyla Zancanella, the 5'8 junior. She's their 3-ball specialist, averaging 9 points a game to lead the team. Isabella Bear gets the start, the sophomore. Surprised me a little bit. Also, Allison Condi, the 5'10 junior, and Hannah Milliman, the 5'7", we're going to call her, freshman, averaging 9 points a game, 6 rebounds, both category leading for the team. And for the Jackson Lady Bronx, oh, that does look cool.
I know, like you can get a little bit of it. Sorry.
I love it.
Yeah, they did a great job. They did for the boys too. I forgot you were sick during Star Valley, so you weren't here to see it. And I love just a little bit how, like on the girls ones, you get the girl senior players just in the corner of the projector.
Oh, yeah,
that looks cool because it's what's on the wall. But yeah, that looks awesome.
We haven't had many years where we had a bunch of seniors, but we got 5 of them, enough to field a team up there right now.
Oh. I know our starting lineup against Evanston.
Yeah, that'll be the starting lineup.
That's senior night. Well, let's worry about Rock Springs right now.
Ari Fowler, I'm sure will get the go here, the 5'9 junior. She leads the team in scoring and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, Fowler's pretty good.
I noticed that Hayden Block got hurt the other night. I noticed she wasn't warming up, but she is dressed.
All right,
she
Zoe
told
Green.
me she was okay, but I don't know if we'll see much of her today.
Zoe, the sophomore, gets a start. Maggie Holland, another start for her, the 5'11 sophomore. Trinity Green, the elder of the Green Girls, Trinity and Zoe. Trinity, the 5'7 senior, and Harley Rommel with a start, the 5'6 senior. Girls, Lady Bronx in their home whites, trimmed in black and orange. The Rock Springs Tigers in their road colors. They're in all black, trimmed in orange, looking a lot like Halloween, a little bit like Jackson Bronx.
Oh, wow, imagine that.
Yeah. To do the tapping, it's Holland for the Bronx, moving left to right on your YouTube screen. Allison Condi will do the chores for Rock Springs. Condi, neither one really got a clean shot at that.
No, they did
Loose
not.
ball. Fowler picks it up. Now she lost the handle to Rommel. A 3, no good. But the rebound, Zoe Green, she's so good at that. There's
Nice.
Holland wide
she's
open under
over.
the basket, but can't make the shot. Coming over late with Solstice.
That's when you got to use that little white thing on the back of the board.
Use the backboard, Maggie. That's your friend. Here's Isabel Bear with it now for the Lady Rock Spring Tigers. I'm going to put Isabel up there where she belongs, 22. All right, stopping short of the lane. That's Hannah Milliman. Watch out for her. Dangerous. Directing traffic, Zancanella. Zancanella hands off to Bear. Isabella. Back out to Milliman. Milliman, just a freshman. Spin move in the lane, trying to get away from Trinity Green. Does, and it's good. And you see why Milliman scores 9 a night to lead this team. She's tough. Woo. And just a freshman. Harley Rommel thought about a 3. Bounce pass. Fowler will take the 3. Just
rebound.
missed. That was a long one.
That was a long one. She was back a little farther.
She takes those Caitlin Brown, like Caitlin Clark logo 3s when she takes them. She's not afraid to launch. We're a minute in, 2-0 Rock Springs. Milliman with the ball, working on Trinity Green. Going to go all the way. Now pulls up. Top of the key to Bear. Isabella. She's going to work on Rommel. Now kick out. Nope, no shot coming from Condi. Condi going to drive the paint. Left-handed layer. No. And sky high for the board is Trinity Green. Trinity coming the other way. Tied up. Now hands off to Rommel. Rommel guarded by Isabella Bear. And it's Fowler. trying to reset. Green, Trinity. T Green to Z Green on that far wing. Now around the perimeter they go. No shots really. This pesky defense not showing much. There's Fowler with a three, no good. Nice screen set by Maggie Holland, but Fowler's off the mark in her first two. Bear with it. Isabella had that pass blocked by Rommel. Now she gets it back, puts up a little jumper, no good. Rebound, Fowler swatted it right to Isabella Bear, and she tied up with Green, and I think Trinity, are they going to foul or no?
Nope.
Okay.
It was jump ball.
Rock Springs with the arrow. Inbounds here from Zancanella. Shiley looking for somebody open. Floats one top of the key to Izzy Bear. And then around. I
kind of like that, though.
Now it's Aspen Soltis. She doesn't score a lot, but boy, she steals Soltis. She's a real good guard. Quick. Here's Millimon. She walked. Yeah,
she did.
They caught it. She picked up her pivot foot trying to make a pass there.
But she also passed it right to Zoe Green, so, you know.
Oh, we'll take the bad pass. Here's Rommel with it. No, you turn and dribble there, Harley. There's nobody behind you.
Good save by Ari Fowler.
Trinity to Zoe Green. Zoe Green working up. Shot, no good. On the floor foul on Condi. And that's the first of the game. Allison Condi, the 5'10 junior.
Foul on Tigers player Condi. That's her first.
5:22 to go in the first. Still just 2-0 Tigers. Could tie it here. Rommel with it. With Millimon on her. Bounce pass inside of Holland. Wide open is Trinity Green, but she couldn't handle it cleanly. And she double dribbled.
She knew, too.
Yeah.
You can tell by their faces sometimes when they do.
Boy, a lot of defense to start this one. Just 2 points in the first 3 minutes. Millimon with it now. Hannah. Guarded by Trinity Green. That's a fun matchup. Two girls with quick feet. As Isabella Bear now, far side. Putting the ball under her arm is Shiley Zancanella. Now inside, Millimon tied up with Green and a whistle. Trinity, yeah. I mean, you're going to draw fouls today trying to cover Millimon. That's okay. That's just the way it's going to be. She's hard to handle. If you don't use all five, you're not guarding her close enough. Inbounds for Rock Springs, wide open under the basket. Turnaround jumper, no good from Condi. Rebound, that won't go either. Now a scramble for it. Solstice puts one up. Nope, Aspen can't buy it. And it's still loose. She can't save it, Jackson Ball. So nobody's shooting very well to start at all. No. And that suits the Lady Bronx. They don't mind. They don't want to get in a shootout usually. Zoe Green. Careful. Bad pass. Millimon with a steal. She'll put one up. Hannah misses. Rebound, Trinity Green. She's going to dribble this time. Learned her lesson on the pass. Dribbles by Millimon. Lost the handle out of bounds. That's going to Rock Springs. They're going to say that's last off Trinity. And our first substitutions, Jack Strickland for the Bronx and Briley Webb for the Rock Spring Lady Tigers. Rock Springs with the ball, 2-0. We're almost halfway through the first. Millimon hands off to Bear. Bear inside of Webb, working on Jack Strickland. Those two just off the bench. Now Millimon got away from Fowler for a minute, but her shot short. And a good rebound for Rommel. Fowler to Rommel, posts up three. Just missed, and then it hits the cable. Oh, that was darn close. More substitutions. Berkeley Garner and Katie Moore, that exciting freshman, in for Rock Springs. So they've gone 3 deep into the bench. Solstice inbounds to Webb. Little pressure here from Jackson, just showing it in case there's a bobble. Webb gets him back to Berkeley Garner. Garner with it now. Surveys things. Millimon's open, but Garner now gets it to her, and good. Yeah, Millimon was open the whole time. And the bounce pass makes it 4-0. Pass for Rommel over her head into the Rock Springs bench. Turnover. 3:43 to go in the first. 4-0 Rock Springs. Early timeout here for Coach V, and Coach A will take it as well. 4-0 with 3:43 to go in this one.
Jackson Lumber, the board store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senco, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, the board store. And
This is KZ95 with live coverage of the Jackson Bronx.
Both teams back out there. Rock Springs with the ball and the lead, 4-0. Millimon to Webb. Riley Webb gets it far side. Tie up there on the floor, and the ball comes loose right back to Webb. Riley will say thank you. Her pass intended for Shyla Zancanella, not good. Picked off by Jackson. Running with it is Holland to Jack Strickland. Can't finish. Maggie Holland had the rebound and lost it. And here comes Rock Springs with a Berkeley Garner. Kick out. Webb, 3. No. Rebound comes all the way out to Isabella Bear. Now Millimon. Watched by Fowler. Jackson in a zone now. They came out man against Green River. They're back into their typical zone, I think. Here comes Millimon. She picks up a lot of traffic, as you would expect. Webb to Berkeley Garner. Now Millimon. Good. And Millimon's got all 6 points for Rock Springs. 6-zip. Fowler with it now. A little bit of pressure by the Tigers. Harley Rommel. Harley in trouble. Gets it back to Fowler. Now up ahead to Jack Strickland. No, I didn't think she walked.
Oh, no. I think she got bumped into.
I thought she had that left foot down. I didn't think that was a travel, but another turnover. Rock Springs ball. Get our first look at Taylor Miller in the game now for Jackson to replace Trinity Green. Aspen Soltis and Hannah Millimon in the backcourt. Play pitch and catch. Now it's Webb. Inside, hammering it to Katie Moore. Turnaround jumper blocked. Strickland might have got a piece of that. Maggie Holland pushing the pace. Holland pulls up. Webb on her. Cross court, wide open. Zoe, she'll take that 3. She's got to. I love it. Zoe, they're going to leave you that wide open. You got to launch. She missed it, though. And here comes Millimon again. Bumped hard by Zoe Green from behind on the whistle. And that was hard for Zoe. She was behind Millimon, who all of a sudden pulled up.
Yeah.
And Zoe could not react that fast.
Oh, wait, they gave it to Strickland.
No way.
Yeah, they
Zoe
did.
ran right into her.
It's number 5. That would be Jack Strickland there.
She was nowhere near the play. Zoe ran her over. As a pass into Katie Moore. Now around to Solstice. Webb and Garner. Webb with it now. Now inside, Millimon stripped by Fowler, and she says, I got all ball. The ref said no. It's hard to tell. She got a lot of everything. She blocked Millimon. You cannot let this freshman run wild. She's got all 6 points, so if you're Fowler, you're like, nope, I don't think so. Someone else can score. You're not going to score. Millimon on the active shooting will go to the line, where she's a 75% free throw shooter. Good. So it's Hannah 7, Jackson nothing. And again, a freshman, Kimmy. She got them both. 8-0. Maggie Holland inbounds to Fowler. Ari get double team trapped to Fowler. Or to Rommel, and she lost the handle. But now Taylor Miller wide open underneath. Shot blocked. And Katie Moore's going to pick up the foul. So they got that set play to get out of the trap, but I don't like it. Fowler gets trapped. She goes up to Harley. And
Harley needs to dribble it and go down.
She takes too long to decide what to do. I mean, either dribble or pass, but do it quickly. And it's a set thing because they've done it like 3 times now. Taylor finally gets Jackson on the board.
Yep.
And it's 8-1 as Trinity Green will check in. She'll replace Maggie Holland. Out comes Millimon for a breather. That's good news for the Lady Bronx. She can't score while she's sitting, can she?
I don't know.
I hope not. They're going to say Miller, I think, stepped over the line.
Yep,
Lane
so
violation.
Doesn't get it. Sorry.
They're going to say Taylor, who made it, stepped over the line herself. Rock Springs ball, Webb with it. Pitch and catch with Garner. Garner up to Webb. Briley Webb. Now it's Solstice. Aspen will try one over the top of Jack Strickland. No good. But the rebound pulled down by the freshman, Hannah the freshman Katie Moore. And top of the key to Briley Webb. Passes inside, wanted more, but a whistle. Timeout?
Timeout.
Yes, Rock Springs. Yeah, without
Timeout, Tigers.
without the Lady Tigers, we'll stay here with the timeout. Without the starters out for the Lady Tigers, that half-court offense gets a little clunky, little sloppy. Jackson down 7, but they really shouldn't be. I mean, This is not a team that I think is going to run away from you. You got to keep it close. Jackson Hole Ford sponsoring the timeout. Put Dusty, the sales manager, to work. He'll make the deal every time. And come meet Louie, who may or may not be a dog. Jackson Hole Ford sponsoring this timeout. It's a shorty, and we're back on the floor. Both teams 8-1 with 1:18 to go in the first. Rock Springs ball. Bounce pass into Isabella Bear. Now to Briley Webb. Webb got it swatted away momentarily by Trinity Green, but gets it back. Aspen Soltis to Bear. Isabella looking for Kate Moore, and that didn't connect. Katie Moore was moving right. The pass went left and out of bounds. Well, they're going to say a Jackson player got a piece of it, though. So still Rock Springs ball. Down to a minute. Bounce pass inside. That didn't get there. And finally, the girls shut down that inbounds play. They wanted Katie Moore, but it was stolen away. Fowler with it now. Plenty of time. Harley Rommel. Nice screen from Trinity Green. Now it's Taylor Miller. She bumps hard into Izzy Bear, and now it's stolen away. Bear with it. She lost the handle. Right back to Miller. So Miller returns the favor. Fowler with it. Turnaround jumper in the lane. No, just missed. Jack Strickland with a board, and she cannot get the rebound to go, but she'll go to the line. She does not go to the stripe very often at all. For a big who plays inside, she needs to go to the free throw line more often.
Right.
She's just...
We watched her brother do it during the JV game. So
20% free throw shooter, so... I don't know if we want Jax at the line, but she plays the kind of game where she should be there a lot. She plays that game down low on the post where, I mean, you get your arms slapped just about every shot. 33 seconds. She can pull Jackson within 6 if Strickland can hit one here. She does.
Nice. Yep.
And we got an 8-2 ball game. Rock Springs with it with 30 seconds to go. Solstice with a stop and start goes right by Rommel. Now to Webb. Briley Webb to Berkeley Garner. Garner surveys things. Bounce pass to Solstice. Solstice inside to Webb. She's triple team. Kick out to Solstice. No, back to Izzy Bear. Her shot no good. Rebound Holland, and you got time. 7 seconds. Maggie Holland pulls up the dribble to Jack Strickland. Strickland, she gonna drive, shoot. I love it. Yes, Jax.
Nice,
Shot not
Jax.
there,
Yep.
but she does draw the foul. Now,
That's what you just said she needed to do. Now we got to make both of these.
she got to do that a lot more, and she also has to go home tonight and tomorrow and work on free throws in her driveway. Does she have a basket in her driveway? Do you
I'm
know?
going to say both her and her brother play basketball, so I'm going to say they have to.
right.
That was right there. Sorry, Jack.
That's
you
your
got it.
Sunday homework, Jacqueline. Free throws all day. While everybody's watching the Super Bowl, I want to hear the ball go thunk, 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 and I want you shooting free throws all day tomorrow. She missed that first. 1 second left. It's not going to be time to do much here. She did make the back end, so it's 8-3. Rock Springs, that's going to do it. So we got 1 quarter in the books, and it's Rock Springs 8, Jackson 3. Back with the second quarter right after these
They
words.
say the best offense is a good defense. This theory applies on Wyoming's roads and highways just as much as it does on the basketball court. Always know road conditions before you head out. Visit wyoroad.info, download YDOT's 511 app, or call 511 for current conditions. Buckle up every trip, every time, and put away distractions, especially your phone, so you're better prepared for the unexpected. Finally, never drink and drive, not even a little, because buzz driving is drunk driving. This message brought to you by YDOT.
Here's your voice of the Jackson Bronx, Jake Nichols on KZ95.
For KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio. If you're listening on the radio, I'm Jake. She's Kenny. If you're watching on YouTube, that's just us talking. The action you're seeing, that's the 10 basketball players out there. And right now, this game, it feels like an up for grabs kind of game. It's anybody's game.
It's
if
anybody's
Jackson
game.
just, I know it's 8-3.
But it's just the first quarter.
Jackson would love to get into the locker room here tied or at least a little closer. Let's see. As Ari Fowler passes to Trinity Green, over to Zoe. Zoe, watch carefully. And the ball comes loose to Holland, now to Trinity Green. Trinity, Fowler. Fowler watched by Solstice, their steal leader. Chamberlain with it. She traveled.
She did. Ashland's not afraid to take a shot, go get the ball from someone.
She ran right into a Rock Springs player, and it messed her dribble up. So, yeah, she got caught double dribbling. Izzy Bear with it now. Hands off to Milliman back in the game. The freshman just put an ankle breaker on Trinity Green. Here's a three from Allison Condi. No good. Solstice with the rebound, though, on the back door. Here's Milliman. Pump fake. Now kick out. Condi try another three. That rattles in and good. And that might have been a two. It is. Just a long two from Condi and her first points of the game. First points from any Lady Tiger, not number 43. As Chamberlain fires but misses. Zoe Green picks up the rebound. Holland drives the paint, puts one up over the top. Good! Maggie Holland up over three Rock Springs defenders. And she's just taller. You got to utilize that length.
She's got to definitely do more of that.
Solstice hands off to Bear. Isabel Bear with Chamberlain on her now. Jackson in the 2-3 zone. Back out to Milliman, who came out to help Bear. Hannah dribbling on Chamberlain. Now far side, it's Shiley Zancanella. Back to Milliman. Milliman can't really do anything. We're guarding her much better. Pass intended for Condi. Did not get there. Stolen away. Jackson ball. Ari Fowler can cut the lead here by even more. It's 10-5, just underway here in the second quarter. Zoe Green. Woo. Chamberlain cutting, but she goes top of the key to sister. Trinity had a shot for a minute. Now drives, bumps hard, and Maggie Holland is right there for the rebound.
Nice.
What a collision with Isabel Bear, but Holland was there for the loose change, put it right up and in. Everybody was watching the bodies on the ground, not Maggie. 10-7. Solstice to Bear, or to Zancanella, rather. Zancanella hands off to Milliman. Hannah walks it out to top of the key. Watched by two Lady Bronx. That's how many it takes to keep the freshman in check. Aspen to Bear. Isabella, guarded by Zoe Green. And gets away from Chamberlain. I don't know where Ashland is going. If they're playing a 2-3 zone, that's Ashland's man. And that just left Bear too wide open, and she put it up and in. That was Bear, right? Yes, Bear with the two, the sophomore.
It's
yeah,
22,
Jackson in the 2-3 zone. You got to switch when they come over to your side, and Ashland just ran off towards somebody else. I don't know where she was headed. Zoe Green now on Condi. Shot, no, but she'll draw the foul. You got to do that. I love it. Go right at the bigs. Zoe will go to the line. Good play. That's Condi's second, by the way. And we got our first look
that was
at
on
Jalen Agadou.
That was on
Condi, her second. Zoe nails it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's 12-8. Yeah, and Condi comes out with the two.
I was like flip-flopping 43 and 34.
Zoe from the line. The back end is no good. Rebound goes to Milliman. And she hands off to Bear, back to Milliman. Hannah Milliman watched closely by Zoe Green. I love that matchup. But they're still in that 2-3 zone. Harley Rommel now taking Chamberlain's place up there in the high two. And a whistle here. That might be a reach in on Zoe. It is.
Yeah, that was a good one, though, I thought. But okay.
I mean, not that far from the basket. If you're going to foul, it's got to be in the act of shooting, not 25 feet out away from the basket.
Try to poke the ball away when they're dribbling around.
Nah, they're not
that
doing.
That was a good poke.
They're not doing any harm way out there at the logo. Here's Agadou, her shot well before the shot, though, double dribble. Yeah, because that's good, because Maggie Holland got a big chunk of Agadou. 4:52 to go. 12-8. Jackson's pulled within 4 here. Fowler back to Holland. Holland up ahead to Zoe Green to beat the press. That pass behind Jax, but Fowler picks it up. Ari, kick out. Zoe Green, baseline drive, bumped with Bear, and then goes all the way through to Jax Strickland. Now out to Rommel. She posts up. 15-footer, no good. Rebound coming the other way. Rock Springs, look out. Up and no good.
Oh,
But
no.
a blocking foul is going to be called. I don't have a 24.
Uh-oh. Maggie's holding her ankle.
All right. Who's 24? I need help here. 24. On them.
Whose team?
Because she's...
Adriella Costa.
Who is that?
Adriella Costa.
Adriella Costa.
Acosta.
Acosta.
A-C-O-S-T-A. Acosta.
All right, let's take a break while we figure that out. We'll be right back with more as we have an injury on the floor. Time.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Jackson Lumber, the board store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senko, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, the board store at 130 South Grovon.
Live play-by-play coverage of Jackson Bronx sports continues with Jake Nichols on KZ95.
All right, back to the action, and Maggie Holland got up very gingerly on the left ankle, we're thinking.
Yeah.
And the first free throw missed by Adriella Acosta. Let's see, the second one is good, and we got a 13-8 game. So Holland's off getting looked at by the trainer. Jackson will have Fowler on the floor. Ari goes all the way on Agudo, and she draws a foul as well. Ari's really good at that distant layup. I don't know what you call it. It's like a mid-range layup, but it's a layup for her, but she's like 5 feet from the basket. And she will get the foul here. It's on Jalen Agudu. And that one's no good, though, for Fowler, who is the best free throw shooter on the Lady Bronx. They need these. These are important.
I know.
At the stripe, as Keith right next door will tell you. His boys lost the other night to Star Valley because they could not make free throws. 13-9 now with 4:20 to go. Here's Isabella Bear. Pulls up. Around to Acosta, now all the way far side Millimon. Inside to Agudu. Spin move on Jack Strickland, now kicks out. Isabella Bear lost the handle, jump ball. That's Bear and Fowler got tied up. A couple other Bronx there as well. Good job.
That almost looked like a travel. She was walking holding that ball.
Rock Springs still has it. It's
Oopsies.
Acosta will inbounds. Millimon with it now. Lost the handle, wide open. And here comes Trinity Green on the fast break. She missed the shot. Millimon with a rebound. Oh, you got to make that. That's a gift. Bear with it. Bear goes to Acosta. Acosta around the horn, inside to Agudu. She's trying to move on Jack Strickland. Lost the handle for a minute. Wide open underneath. And she missed it. Acosta, nobody near her. And she missed the shot. Rebound Jackson. They have the ball with 3:35 to go in the half. Trinity Green. Watched by Millimon. Gets it out to Jack Strickland. Jalen Agudu on her. Now it's Rommel. She'll try a long two. Good. And it's 13-11 again. Jackson right back in this. Rock Springs, Lady Bronx. Millimon takes a peek at the coach, wants to know, what do we do here? Bumps hard with Zoe Green. Now Bear lofted off her foot, out of bounds, and the turnover. It's Jackson basketball. Chance to tie here or take the lead with a triple. 3:12 to go in the half. Lady Bronx with the ball. Holland off with a bad ankle, but Fowler with it handles right now. Into Green, back to Ari. Ari drives baseline, picks up a double team. That ball partially blocked by Agudu. And now Aspen Solstice pulls up, slows it down. Millimon, far side, it's Acosta. Adriella, bounce pass inside, Agudu. Agudu gets away from Jack Strickland, shot, no, over the back, foul on Millimon. As Harley Rommel came down with a board, but Millimon went right up over the top of her. And that's going to be her first. Team third. Jackson ball with under 3 minutes to go. 2-point game, 13-11. Here comes that pressure. Fowler up ahead to Zoe Green. Zoe dribbles her way out of trouble. Got away from Webb and bounce pass underneath Miller. And we are tied. What a pass from Zoe Green to Taylor Miller. And we're all knotted at 13. Millimon, far side Acosta. Adriella, guarded by Fowler, pulls up. Now pass all the way cross court to Aspen Soltis. She posts up, 12-footer, no good. And she got fouled. Strickland, maybe the guilty party. No.
She got her.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was Strickland, yeah.
Strickland.
Yeah.
To the line is Aspen Solstice, the 5'8 junior. She's 2 for 4 from the stripe this season. Make that 3 for 5 if she makes it. Rock Springs back with a 1-point lead. This game all kinds of close again. Good second quarter here for the Lady Bronx. Solstice missed that one. And a whistle and lane violation. What is this?
Oh,
they're going to give her another shot. Oh, boy. Had a Bronx in too early. Solstice will get 3 tries at 2 here. And she cannot convert. Agudu and Strickland come down with the ball at the same time. Jump ball, arrow favors the Bronx. Yeah, Jalen Agudu and Jack Strickland. I would pay money to see those two play one-on-one all game. That's a good matchup.
Oh, Taylor's wide open.
Jack Strickland to Ari Fowler. Fowler bumps hard with Agudu, and that's a block.
Oh, sorry.
Although they're pointing away from the ball. That's not on who I thought it was. It's going to be on Rock Springs with 42. The block. And it is Jalen Agudu. Her second already off the bench. Team fourth. Inbounds coming from Z Green. Zoe. Scott Fowler. Fowler gets 2 people all the way right out on her quickly. Millimon's one of them. Fowler bounce pass to Jack Strickland. She's tied up. Jump ball. As Aspen Solstice and Jalen Agudu got a hand in there. No, they're going to call the foul on Solstice. Oh.
Well, there was 4 of them against Jack, so someone had to have not ball.
Yeah, I counted about 8 arms belonging to jerseys in black. They were all over the ball. Strickland to the line. That's the bad news.
Yep.
The good news is she makes the first.
Yay, make
tied
the next
at 14.
One, Jackson. Just prove him wrong.
All right, Jacqueline. 2:05 to go in the half. Jackson has now tied this. First time since we started at zeros that we've been tied. Strickland makes them both. Atta girl.
We're ahead.
She just needed somebody to get hard on her. That's all.
What it did. Oh.
All right, Zoe Green tracks down a stolen ball here, and Jackson has a chance for a lead. Fowler to a wide-open Rommel. Her 3. Good! And Harley Rommel makes it 18-14. Jackson lead by 4. Solstice with it for Rock Springs. Webb will launch from 3. That's good, and what an answer. Riley Webb.
Let me bring it back to you.
Right back to 1 with 1:35. Fowler for Jackson. Blows by everybody. Puts it up and in. That was Zoe Green, who Fowler dished it to right at the end. And Zoe put it up and in, and a chance for the old-fashioned 3.
Nice.
Woo! Out of the game, Solstice for a moment, and Shiley Zancanella checks back in, the junior. She's their 3-ball shooter, so watch her to try to get Rock Springs back in it. Green, meanwhile, trying to make it 3 and does. 21-17 Jackson with 90 seconds to play in the half. Millimont. Hannah gets away from Harley Rommel. Millimont posts up. 12-footer is short. Rebound to Gudu. That won't go either. And a third chance at it is Webb, and she's fouled.
Yep.
Too many boards for Rock Springs.
That was on Ari, her second.
Fowler picks up number 2, the 4th for the Bronx. It wasn't the active shooting, so Briley Webb will go to the line. She's 1 in 4 trips this season, and she got it. 2 for 5 now. It's a 21-18 3-point game with 1:19 to go in the half. Rock Springs has led all the way till about the last 2 minutes, Kimmy. Jackson come roaring back. And both of them made by Briley Webb to draw the Tigers within 2. Fowler, double team trap to Rommel, and then back. That's that set play. That time it worked.
Yes.
And Zoe Green, she had a open player underneath, but took too many steps. And the turnover will give Rock Springs the ball and a chance to tie. Zancanella inbounds to Millimont. Hannah zings one to Acosta inside to Agudu. What a nice left-hand post move. But the shot won't go. Jalen cannot get one right now. Rebound Fowler. Quick, fast break. Zoe Green! Oh, Z Green finishes the exact spot she was in when she made the last one. There's a long 3 there from Shiley Zancanella, who is in there to do just that, but she missed. Webb with it now, though, as Rock Springs got the rebound, and now they lose it. Webb, I think, was trying to pass to Zancanella, and it went right through her and out of bounds. Jackson ball. Trinity Green into Harley Rommel. Rommel double team trap back to Green. Green to Fowler on that far side. Fowler quickly to Jax. Now to Zoe. Back to Fowler. Ari with Acosta on her. Going to try a wild one. No good. Trinity Green rebound. No, she gets her own rebound though. Double team trap. Kick out. Zoe's open. She'll try a shot over Agudu. That won't go either. Oh boy. Millimont with it now. 9 seconds. 8. Millimont puts one up off the front of the rim. No. Loose ball. Picking it up is Zancanella. Her shot, no. And the half will end with about 8 missed shots. Oh, my. At the half.
Let's go, ladies.
It's Jackson 23, Rock Springs 19. We'll be back with a halftime stats right after these words.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff eager and happy to serve you in 2 locations and on the road with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
Well, I got a fun ball game here at the half. Jackson Lady Bronx, after trailing the entire first quarter and half of the second, have come roaring back to take a 23-19 lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rock Springs is good, but the Lady Bronx are good too. And we haven't said that a lot in years past, but this Lady Bronx are a very good basketball. They can beat teams like Rock Springs.
Out of their 23 points, 20 were scored in the second half.
Yeah. I mean, what a... Give me a second quarter. What a quarter.
Yes. What did I... Oh, I said second half, second quarter. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. What do you got scoring-wise for the Lady Tigers? I think they've been led by Millimon. I've seen her a lot.
Yeah, that's Hannah. Oh, they got first names here. All right. Aspen has 1.
Yeah.
Isabella Bear has 2. Briley has 5.
Riley Webb's had a good game. This sophomore comes in averaging just 1 point a game. I don't know whether coach had a feel about her or what, but she's had a heck of a game.
Who's 24? Oh.
Adriela Acosta.
No A on the end, it's an E, but Acosta. She's got 1. Condi, Allison, Ali Condi has 2.
Yeah.
And then Hannah has 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, yeah, she scored all of hers in the first period.
Yeah.
Her 8 points were all in that first.
Millimon, the freshman, been as advertised.
Yep,
I think it was a surprise Webb. She's been very good, and I like Condi's the X factor. Allison Condi, watch out. She's 5'10 junior.
Now, Millimon did not score anything in the second quarter.
They had her a little bit quieted down, didn't they? It's Zancanella is the one that just isn't feeling it. Shiley Zancanella, the 5'8 junior, averages 9 points a game to lead the team along with Millimon, and she's been off.
Yeah, she's
really
quiet. Yep.
How about for the Lady Bronx? What do you got going there?
I'll just go from top bottom there too. You got Ari Fowler with only 1, Taylor Miller with 3, Jack Strickland with 4, Zoe Green with 4. No, Zoe Green with 6. Maggie Holland with 4 and Harley Rommel with 5.
Jacqueline and Zoe been fun. They've been around the ball a lot. And, you know, it's pretty cool that you can lead by 4 and Fowler's still not there yet. I mean, 1 point.
Yeah, 1 point.
If Ari gets rolling in the second, look out, Rock Springs. I like it. Where have your Coach V? What do you tell the girls? I mean, play more second quarters, right?
Continue to play. Maybe they're waking up slowly.
Yeah.
Or, maybe they wanted to start the game the opposite way of they started against Green River.
Yeah,
there you go.
Came out flying in that one. Yeah, a slow start to the Bronx, but once they got going, they definitely showing some pushback here. Now, what do you do on the other side if you're Rock Springs? You come out and you kind of own this. You're like, yeah, same old Lady Bronx. We got these Jackson girls. And then the second quarter, you get an eye-opener. Coach Swenson in there saying, these aren't those same Bronx. You better wake up, kids. We'll see. Halftime adjustments being made right now. We'll be back with the start of the second half. Once again, it's Jackson 23, Rock Springs 19. Halfway through the girls. Boys next, right after these words.
Jackson Lumber, the board store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senco, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, the board store at 130 South Grovemont. Call 733-6000, 733-6000.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local. Recently renovated, the 49er boasts a new lobby, extended continental breakfast, indoor swimming pool, fitness facility, and 12-person outdoor hot tub. Located on Pearl Street, the 49er is just 3 short blocks from Jackson's greatest bars and restaurants, where you'll find your home away from home. Enjoy your time in Jackson as part of the Town Square Inns, and stay at the 49er Inn and Suites.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Halfway through the girls' game, 16 minutes in the books. Concern for Jackson. Can Fowler get going? And what of Maggie Holland, who looks like she's back out there and doing okay on the ankle?
I was watching Mom and Dad during the half talking a little bit and saw Mr. Allen go up and talk to Mr. Holland. So I feel like they must have taped her up. She's got some tape on that ankle.
I mean, it's one of the more common injuries for basketball players, those ankles. And it's one of those injuries, she's not 100%.
No, she's not. She might be warming up. Same with, I noticed Hayden was dressed, but Hayden's not playing after that knee injury the other night.
Okay, Hayden Block already out. 2 nights ago, she took a hard spill. And Maggie Holland came out with a left ankle, and she's not 100% on it, it's for sure. We'll keep an eye on her. Ankles are tough because even a slight sprain you can't play now. It's like useless.
She's just not running the same right now in warm-ups, but it's also warm-up, so let's see
you can do like the least degree sprain on your ankle, and it still makes you pretty unfunctional for the game of basketball.
Well, and I looked. I thought maybe it wrapped, but it doesn't look like she wrapped her ankle. So maybe it was just an instant kind of like that pain, but she's like fine. Like I can walk. It's there. She's looking at it a little bit, but.
If it is the ankle, we're speculating. But, you wrap it in football or a contact sport. In basketball, I don't know that you can wrap it to any great degree and still have the mobility you need, still have the flexibility. But
maybe
that's
she
tough.
Does a
they
little
need
bit.
Holland.
I know.
They need her a bunch, but somebody's got to step up. I wanted the game to be down low, exploit, use size. If Holland's not there, then it shifts to a different kind of a game, and we need Fowler. Fowler with just the 1 point. She's the team leader with almost a dozen a game, and she has just the one. So Ari picks it up, and I think the Bronx can hold this lead, but we'll see what the Lady Tigers do in adjustment. As we are just 1 minute away, both teams out there taking the warm-ups. We'll take one last break. When we come back, we're tapping the second half. Jackson, 23. Rock Springs, 19.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local. Recently renovated, the 49er boasts a new lobby, extended continental breakfast, indoor swimming pool, fitness facility, and 12-person outdoor hot tub. Located on Pearl Street, the 49er is just 3 short blocks from Jackson's greatest bars and restaurants, where you'll find your home away from home. Enjoy your time in Jackson as part of the Town Square Inns, and stay at the 49er Inn and Suites.
Now, back to the game. Bronx football on Jackson Hole Radio.
You ever going to change that to Bronx basketball?
One of these days. Back out on the court, it looks like Holland will come out to try that ankle. Now, of course, Rock Springs doesn't know to what degree she's been limited, so we'll see how she does, and we'll start the third quarter. Rock Springs with the basketball, moving left to right now on the YouTube screen. If you're following on radio, we'll try to give you the idea of the action.
It might just affect her running. It's not going to,
No, running's part of the game, Kimmy.
Well, it's not going to affect her down when she gets down there. I just mean she might not have any breakaways. Oh.
Yeah, we got a whistle as Trinity Green was right in the middle of that. But no, it's going to be on Rock Springs.
Oh,
and
all right.
on Shiley Zancanella, who's had a little bit of an off game for the Lady Tigers. Her first, Jackson Ball up 4. Here's Zoe Green. Back to Trinity. T. Green to Z. Green. Now floats one to Holland. That's just not a good pass. Holland was not very open, but they're going to say Isabella Bear will last one to touch. Zoe Green will inbounds in front of her own bench. Bounces it into Fowler. Ari, who started the game a little cold, we'll see if she heats up. Feeds Trinity Green inside. Maggie Holland, beautiful pass. And that's a foul on Shyla Zancanella again, her second in a row. And a good job, Holland. Yeah, you don't have to run a bunch if you're a power forward like the position she plays.
I mean, she's gotten some rebounds and she's brought it down, but she's just going to have to, pass it away so she's not putting as much weight on that foot running.
Maggie's made 3 of 6 attempts from the line this season and can't quite get that one to go. Briley Webb checks back into the game for Zancanella, who the 2 fouls. Webb has been the surprise for me for the Tigers. as Holland tries to convert the backhand. No. Rebound pulled down by Acosta, and here comes the Rock Springs Tigers. Millamont hands off to Aspen Solstice, working on Harley Rommel. Acosta had it stripped for a moment, got it back. Now Webb hands off to Millamont. Millamont guarded by Zoe Green closely, tries a shot. No. Millamont not given much breathing room here, I'll tell you what. County shot.
Nice.
That's blocked by Maggie Holland. Now she loses the handle. Solstice steals it back for Rock Springs. Aspen puts one up. No good. Rebound to Condi. Back up and in. Allie Condi makes it 23-21. Harley Rommel with it now for Jackson. To Trinity Green. Trinity finally puts it on the floor and now loses it. Trinity just did not know what to do with that ball. And now it's Millamont coming the other way for the Tigers. Look out behind. She felt it, saw it, heard it. Now spin move on Zoe Green. Can't get away from Z. And hand off to Isabel Bear. Izzy drives, kick out Webb. Webb's going to try a drive. Nobody picks her up, and she misses. Holland got over there late. Rommel and Webb dive for the ball, and they're going to call it out of bounds. And no, jump ball. Well, either way, Jackson ball.
I think they both went out at the same time, to be honest. They both went down.
Rommel's hurting after that tumble, and even before that, there's something wrong with Harley. She's holding that right shoulder, right arm down low. Trinity Green with it. Out to Maggie Holland. Holland, we know, playing on a bum ankle. Now Green inside. Stolz's got a whole lot of Zoe Green. First one there to help out was Sister Trinity, saying, "You all right?"
That wasn't just ball. That was all body.
Solstice came over and hammered Zoe Green. That's her second, as Coach wants a word. To the line is Zoe Green, though, and she makes it. And you've got, these are going to be important, I got a feeling.
Zoe's good from the field.
3 fouls on Rock Springs. None yet on Jackson as Strickland gets ready to check in. Green misses that. Holland taps it to Trinity. Her shot won't go, but she will draw the foul as well.
Let's get on the board, Trinity.
And that's going to be on Berkeley Garner, I think. No, Briley Webb, her second. And now right back to the line is Jackson. It's Trinity Green, the other Green. Her left hand spins it, can't get it. Jack Strickland will check in for Maggie Holland. I want to make sure about that ankle.
Yeah.
Out comes Condi for Rock Springs. And did not see who replaced her, Katie Moore. Second is no good either. So 4 in a row missed from the line. Those are lost points. Almost thrown away. Solstice gets it back as the pass from Berkeley Garner wasn't going anywhere. Solstice back to Garner. Berkeley's got it. Bounce pass. Far side wing is Millamont. Millamont on Fowler. Baseline drive. She might have walked. No, a block. They're going to say a reach in. That's Jax. No, Fowler.
Fowler, that's her third.
Yeah. Ari's might be in a little foul trouble. Inbounds to Moore. Over to Briley Webb. Webb underneath. Millamont not open. It's knocked away by Fowler. Playing with 3 fouls, yet Ari reached in, poked that loose.
She lost a little balance there, too. So she...
3.
Yes!
Harley Rommel. 27-21. Jackson up with their biggest lead of the afternoon as Rommel drains the triple. And a little timeout on the floor for something.
I don't know what any of that was.
I think they were discussing whether that was a 3, but it was easily. Millamont. And Webb almost lost that. Briley gets it back. Solstice in the corner. Long 3 here from Garner. Good. Whoa. How about that, Berkeley Garner, the sophomore? And Rock Springs has had the answer every time. It's a tie up there between Fowler and Garner.
Oh, no. Okay,
Ari's slow getting up as well. Left leg. Says she's okay. So possession arrow, that's going to go Jackson's way. Bronx basketball. Looking for somebody inbounds. That's Ari Fowler. 4:55 to go in the third. 3-point lead, Jackson into Zoe Green. Hands back off to Ari Fowler. Fowler thinks about a long three. Now pulls up, gets it to Trinity. Trinity underneath for Zoe, and that's out of bounds.
She anticipated the block.
A little too tall
went
for
a little,
Zoe
yeah.
Green, and Aspen Soltis was right there. Give Soltis credit. Leads the team in steals, plays very good defense. She's around the ball a bunch. Up to Webb, Briley Rep. Up ahead to Moore, now to Solstice. Shot blocked by Jack Strickland. Now Aspen falls on the ball. That hurts. I've been there. In the small of the back, you fall back on the ball.
That's 3 on Jax, too. I thought they gave it to Jax.
Jack Strickland with 3. Fowler with 3.
Woo.
Rock Springs ball. This game getting rough. Seeing players go down, hurt. Here's Millimon. Hannah trying to get away from Fowler. Passes near corner here to Garner. Garner will walk it to the elbow. She'll fire a 3 off the mark. And Ari Fowler, sky high for the rebound, takes it away from Millimon. Ari pulls up over to Rommel. Thought about a 3. That's where she hit the last one. And they're going to say she shuffled her feet. And the travel. 4:17 to go. 27-24 Bronx. Back in the game is Holland to replace Strickland, who has the 3. Maggie's got the bad left ankle, so take your pick. You want to play with fouls or play with injury? The bench getting tight for Coach V.
I want both of them out there.
As we get our first look at 31, I don't know who that is for Rock Springs. Tie up there. Rommel pulls it away, and it goes to Katie Moore. 31 is Olivia Bear, the other Bear. Okay. Izzy's, I'm thinking younger sister, but they could be cousins, maybe. And here's Bear. Olivia takes it in the paint. Shot no good. Foul on the floor before, and that's going to be Fowler again. Ari's 4th, and shot foul was before the shot. Miller will check in for Ari, who's in a whole bunch of foul trouble here.
It's okay.
Just one away from sitting, and we're still got 3:51 to go in the third. Pass into Katie Moore. She'll try the shot right off the pass.
That's
no
you.
Good. Trinity Green with a rebound. Green brings it up over the line. Trinity pulls up to the middle. Rommel to a wide open Zoe Green. Baseline drive. Shot goes. Oh, my. What a shot by Zoe Green. 29-24. And a timeout on the floor.
Full.
Rock Springs will go as well. With 3:34 to go in the third, it's Jackson 29, Rock Springs 24.
Tired of waiting in ski lift lines? While Silverlight can't fast track you on the slopes, we can fast track your internet. With Silverlight Fiber, your connection won't slow down during peak usage. And there's no data cap holding you back. It's like your own VIP lift to everything you love online, 24/7, all season long. Silverlight Fiber is coming to Jackson this spring. Visit silverlight-fiber.com to check if you're next in line.
Live play-by-play coverage of Jackson Bronx sports continues with Jake Nichols on KZ95.
I don't know if Coach Swenson meant to call the full there, but his team was out on the floor after 15 seconds.
Coach Vitale called it.
Oh.
That's why.
Yeah, Rock Springs Lady Tigers did not have a lot to talk about. They were on the floor most of that time out.
Yeah, we
as
called it.
Millimon has the ball now for Rock Springs. Hannah gets it near here. I can't see anybody's numbers with these ponytails. Olivia Barrett. Millimon tries to find inside to Webb, but it never got there. Loose ball stolen away by Zoe Green. Hands off to Trinity, back to Zoe. Z Green with Millimon on her. Bounce pass to Holland. Holland into Tyler Miller, open for a moment. Trinity, she'll post up. 20-footer, no good. Rebound, Maggie Holland comes in out of nowhere.
That was over the
and
back.
missed the shot. Got her own rebound, missed that, but was fouled. Maggie had to make life easier and make that first one. She came swooping in for the rebound.
That was
Nobody
nice.
near her, and she missed it. Holland will go to the line. Chance to extend the lead to 6 here. if she can make this one. Just under 3 minutes to go in the third. Jim gets quiet for Margaret. She makes it 30-24. Out of the game is Olivia Bear for Rock Springs. So we get just a short look at that freshman. Maggie Holland trying to make it a 7-point game. And she cannot. Shot missed. Rebound loose to Acosta. Isabella Acosta up to Webb. Riley Webb with it now. Webb guarded by Miller very closely. Acosta in the near corner here. Zoe watching her. Webb to Millimon. Almost stolen by Rommel. Here's Katie Moore with it. And she lost the handle. She was holding on to it for a long time. Tyler Miller has it. Jump ball.
Some more tenacious defense by the way.
Yeah, good job by Taylor Miller to reach in there and get it.
Yeah,
Katie Moore, again, just a freshman, and she took too long decision-making there. And Miller was more than happy to hurry the thought process by reaching in and taking the ball. Millimon with it now. Freshman to freshman, and she gets it to Garner, sophomore rather. Acosta to Millimon. Inside, Katie Moore, the freshman. Turnaround. Good. Katie Moore with a real down low post move. Turnaround jumper from 12 feet. She got it. 2:05 to go in the third. Jackson's still up. Now the thrown away. Trinity Green lost it. Acosta the other end. She runs right into Trinity, who was not set. And that's going to be a block. Just under 2 to go. It's second on Trinity. And it's 30-26. They're going to say it's a on-the-floor foul. Rock Springs has 5. Jackson 4 as far as the fouls go. Inbounds coming from Berkeley Garner to Acosta. Lost it, and it's going to be off Rommel.
Kind of Harley stole it, but it hit her foot at the same time.
Yeah.
Rolled out.
And everybody just watched it slowly roll. Everybody was frozen in time. Inbounds to Moore. Katie Moore fresh off that turnaround jumper. Acosta now to Garner. Berkeley Garner, watched by Trinity Green. Posts up, 8-footer, no good. And Maggie Holland sky high for the rebound for the Bronx. She'll take it herself. Katie Moore on her. That's a matchup of bigs. Zoe Green with it now for Jackson. Millimon comes all the way out to Garter. Zoe to Maggie Holland. Interesting they're putting Millimon on Zoe Green. They identify her as one of the better Bronx players. Nice pass inside, but Trinity could not make the layup. And Rock Springs ball, chance to cut the lead here. 30-26, Riley Webb with it. Riley, top of the key to Garner. Now to Millimon. She's been quiet since the first, Kimmy, you're right.
Yeah, very quiet.
Acosta, far side, Garner. Now Webb, all the way cross court, Acosta. Now Millimon, look out. She can't make the shot. Rebound, Webb, no good. And Zoe Green with a rebound, reach in. That's going to be a Webb. Good shot by Zoe Green to get in there and just attack that ball.
She's done that the last 2 or 3 times she's gotten that ball on a rebound, and I think that's what the girls got to do.
Yeah, they just got to be tougher. You got to want it. For Webb, that's her third.
We're at the line.
Yeah, both teams almost in the bonus. Jackson's still got 4. Strickland will check in a moment. Let's see what Zoe can do at the strike. 52% free throw shooter. Strickland in for Holland. They want to make sure she's okay on the pins. Strickland wants to know who I got. And I think you got that girl to your right, Katie Moore. That's 2 tall girls as well. Zoe cannot get either, and the rebound goes to Brindley. Garner with it now. Berkeley got a screen from Moore, but it's nothing. Rommel ahead to Taylor Miller on the steal. Miller had Green open, but now the tie-up. She traveled.
It's all right, Taylor.
Yeah, the game gets sped up when you're on a fast break.
And it looked like she might have wanted, I was looking at the camera like she wanted to pass it. She wasn't sure she should pass it or take it is what I think happened there.
You got to decide early.
Yeah.
She had the shot, but then at the last minute, Green came open, and that distracted her. She's like, maybe I should get it to Green, and now by then it's too late. Bounce pass into Acosta. Back to Berkeley. Garner now to Millimon. Acosta with it. Acosta's played more than I thought. I didn't even have her on the roster. Millimon to Garner. Now to Izzy Bear. Isabella, nice screen she got from Condi. Her shot no good, but that's a partial block, and that's going to be Strickland. No, they're going to say
Zoe Green. That's all right, I think.
16 and a half seconds. Zoe Green second. To the line is Bear. Isabella Bear is a 38% free throw shooter. Can't get it. Yeah, neither of these teams shoot great, so I'm not surprised we're seeing a real defensive battle here as Chamberlain checks out.
Ari's back in.
Fowler, Rommel, 2 Greens and a Strickland. That shot missed, then goes out of bounds and whistles again.
It didn't. It at least has to hit the rim, I think.
Oh.
When free throw, I believe that's what it was.
Zoe Green, cross court. Ari Fowler with it now. Fowler looking for somebody. I'm not sure who. Zoe could not save it.
I think she was looking for Jax, but.
Yeah, it's just a pass to nowhere. 5 seconds left. Coach V goes for the defensive unit. He always puts Chamberlain out when there's just a few seconds on defense. Millimon, clock ticking. She's going to try it at the buzzer. No good. And Hannah gave it all she could, but could not get it to fall. So 3 in the books with a fresh 8 minutes coming up. The score, Jackson 30, Rock Springs 26. Back with an exciting finish right after these quick words.
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff eager and happy to serve you in 2 locations and on the road with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
Live play-by-play coverage of Jackson Bronx sports continues with Jake Nichols on KZ95.
Jake and Kimmy with you here at Jackson Hole High School. 4th quarter underway now. Both teams getting out of the huddles. So on the side, Jackson will put out Harley Rommel, Maggie Holland, Jack Strickland, and Trinity and Zoe Green.
I was going to say, I believe it's Jackson Ball, but no one's going over there. All right, there they go.
For the Rock Springs Tigers, Isabella Bear. Condi is out there.
Ooh, we got Maggie and Jax out there together.
Millimon is on the floor as well for Rock Springs. And not Acosta, though, as Trinity gets it to Jack Strickland. Jax to Harley Rommel. Rommel dribbles little 14-foot shot, no good. Battle for the rebound is won by Aspen Solstice. Here comes Rock Springs, down 4. Millimon to Solstice. Aspen watched by Zoe Green. Coming over to set the screen is Allison Condi. Now Millimon, what a move to drive baseline. She got right past Maggie Holland, who is not 100%. And that shot no good. Missed by Garner. Jackson Ball, Trinity Green with it. Green reaching for Millimon. She's going to try the shot. No good. Rebound. Rock Springs. It's Allie Condi pulls down the board. Millimon with it now for Rock Springs. Neither team can make one here in the 4th yet. Still looking on the first points. Garner, near side. Solstice drives baseline. Not a lot there. She'll go baseline pass all the way through to Isabella Bear. A good job by Holland to disrupt her with a reach-in. Millimon with it now with Rommel on her. 2-3 zone. Jackson has stayed in zone all game. And Solstice almost lost it. Now she did. Aspen lost it on an over and back violation on a little bit of a wayward pass. Jackson basketball. Every trip has to count. If you just get shots off, I mean, you can't travel, you can't throw it away. Just get a shot off. That's worth something. And especially if you draw fouls. Trinity Green with it trying to get a screen from Rommel. Millimont's all over her. Bounce pass. Coach V was not ready to wait long enough.
No.
As Trinity was in a little bit of trouble. Millimont on her, and now doing a little bit of coaching up as he talks to Jack Strickland. We'll stay here on the timeout. And a reminder that Jackson Hole Ford sponsors these timeouts. Think you have to drive to Idaho Falls, Denver, Salt Lake? You don't. The best deal is right here in Jackson at Jackson Hole Ford. Their meet or beat any offer, and their low overhead means you win every time without driving all over the place for your next vehicle. Go see our friends at Jackson Hole Ford. What a fun ball game. Jackson look in danger of getting run out of the place in the first quarter, but then the Bronx had a heck of a second quarter where they scored 20-some points, took the lead, and they've never looked back. They've led since late in the second. 30-26, 6:28 to go in the fourth. Jackson ball. It's Zoe Green with the inbounds to Trinity. Trinity Green watched by Millimont. There's Jack Strickland with it now. Condi on her. Jax put the ball on the floor a little bit. Maggie Holland with it. That pass to Rommel, not a good one. Not a good decision. Knocked away. Out of bounds.
That was off of Black. What? Whoa.
It did look like it went off of Rock Spring.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not a good pass to make. Rommel is not big, and she's cutting baseline. She's not open, and she's not tall. You just cannot try to force the ball to her on that play. Here's Millimont to Solstice. Aspen. Zoe Green on her, just staring her down. Solstice now to Garner, around the horn. Millimont underneath. Webb is open. Tried to get it to Condi. Did. And Condi got the shot off. Trinity Green was the closest when they blew the whistles.
Yep.
And it's going to be on her third. Just under 6 to play. To the line goes Condi, where she's not a great free throw shooter, 32%. She does make that one, 30-27. Ali Condi delivers. You do want, as Condi missed that, Harley Rommel down with the board. Good job. Maggie Holland with it. Remember, the young team that Rock Springs is in a close game. Freshmen, sophomores, do the nerves hold true, as Zoe Green had that shot blocked by Conley, and a late whistle. And it's not so much whether that was ball or not. It was very late, that whistle.
Yeah.
Zoe will go to the line again. Condi got a lot of ball. Did she get any of Zoe? I'm not sure, but maybe a makeup. Zoe cannot get that. And these are crucial.
Yeah, come on, Zoe.
30-27, 5:45 to go. If we were saying 5 seconds to go instead of minutes, how big would these be? You got to have them. Yes. She gets it. Zoe Green makes it 31-27. Garner inbounds to Solstice. Aspen turns and burns. Up ahead to Condi. Condi watched by Jack Strickland. Her pass tipped by Rommel. Stolen away. Trinity Green has it for the Bronx. Trinity left-hand layer, no good. That time Condi did provide strong defense without the foul. And a whistle, and they're pointing right at Coach V. What's the problem here?
Well,
is he getting out on the court, or I don't know.
I guess so, yeah.
Garner's going to inbounds for Rock Springs. They're going to give it to the Lady Tigers. They trail by 4. Inbounds coming. Berkeley Garner, the sophomore, to Webb, back to Garner, over to Millimont. Sophomores and freshmen on the floor for these Tigers. Very young team. Millimont to Solstice. Aspen, top of the key, Garner. Now Millimont. Millimont to Webb. Baseline 3 for Webb. No. Backdoor rebound. It's Condi. Just scoops up the loose change, and another chance for Rock Springs. Millimont shot. No good, and she traveled before she got there. And Millimont has been off her game since the opening 8 minutes. It's Jackson's gotten a lot tougher on her. Part of it's been the defense. The Bronx have identified Millimont.
She's been shut down since the first quarter. She has scored nothing since then.
Fowler back on the floor with the 4 fouls.
Oh, why did Trinity pick that up?
And up ahead to Harley Rommel. Now to Jack Strickland. Strickland going to drive 2-on-1. Shot no good, but she draws the foul. It's Condi again. And that's Condi's third, maybe fourth. How many 30 on her. That's her fourth. And to the line, Jack Strickland, a 20% free throw shooter. But needs these.
Like 75.
Taylor Miller ready to check in as that one rims in and out, no good. Agudu in the game for Rock Springs to replace the 3 fouls Condi. Miller checks in for Fowler with the 4 fouls. Jacqueline Strickland, her second, is good, and it's 32-27. Bronx doing all this damage, holding the lead without Fowler, really. In foul trouble, and she has just the 1 point on the night as Millimon pulls up. Agudu with a 16-footer, no good. And Zoe Green with the rebounds, throwing elbows to make sure Webb didn't get in there. And now hands off to Trinity. T. Green got a screen from Z. Green, but she just wants to burn clock here. Zoe Green with it. Aspen Soltis on her. Careful. Aspen leads them in steals. She's sticky. Now Trinity Green. Another reach in for Aspen. She wants that basketball. Trinity in trouble and got on the arm. That was Solstice. That'll happen when you play like she does. She got a piece of Trinity Green. Fowler back in for Miller. And just 1 3 from Fowler right now, you would feel would go a long way, wouldn't it?
Look at
Zoe Green inbounds to Fowler. Ari, far side Rommel. Rommel watched by Webb. Now to Trinity Green. Trinity working on Millimon. Lost the handle, out of bounds. That's going to be Rock Spring ball as Green just could not dribble. That was Millimon all over her. Trinity comes up limping. I don't know if there's a Lady Bronc that's not compromised in some way. Fourth quarter action. We're halfway through. Jackson leads by 5. Their biggest lead. They might have led by 6. Agudu didn't see that pass coming. Stolen away by Zoe Green, and Agudu got back in time to block it. Oh, Jalen. She felt bad. She didn't see the pass, and she got back there and hammered it out of the air from Zoe Green. Here's Berkeley Garner. Garner passes one inside to Agudu. Agudu double team, gets it out to Webb. Riley Webb pulls up her dribble back to Agudu. She'll try a shot, but well before that, the push off, and that's Strickland's fourth.
Her fourth, too. We got her and Ari are in trouble.
Maggie Holland will replace Jack Strickland as Coach V wants to stay big a little bit because they've got Agudu in the game. They don't have Katie Moore in, though. As Briley Webb, one-hand pass off the mark. Looking for Millimon down low on the baseline and off her hands. Fowler back in for Miller. And Coach V doing a lot of substitutions depending on who's got the ball. He does not want Fowler to pick up a foul, so he's got her only out there for offense.
Yep.
Ari with it now. Double team, runs straight into Berkeley Garner, who they say did not have her feet set. Garner will get the whistle. And that was initiated really by Ari. She dribbled right into Garner. She knew what she was doing. And she drew the foul. Trinity will inbounds. That's 4 on Rock Springs, by the way. 1 away from the bonus with 3:25 to go. Trinity Green, watched by Millimon. Over to Holland. Holland's got Jalen Agudu on her. And she walked. Too many steps as Agudu, with a hand in her face, caused the travel. And Taylor Miller again checks in for Fowler as they go on defense. If Ari's going to pick it up, it's going to be a charge. There's no way that Coach V can afford to have her get her fifth.
Yeah, you get it back and forth like that, that's working.
Aspen Solstice, near side of Garner. Berkeley Garner. Taylor Miller on her, lost the handle, almost stolen by Rommel, and now coming in is Trinity Green. She banged head with Rommel, and those two both still sitting as they conked noggins a la Three Stooges, although nothing funny about it. That looked like that hurt.
Yeah.
Both those girls came in a flash. Yeah, that when you bang noggins, the whole world flashes on you.
And I've said Trinity gets quite a few. She's had a few concussions.
Well,
in the time of knowing her. I mean, I asked the dad come out right away. Like
she's a head first kind of player. Let's take a break as injury on the floor will be
Jackson
back.
Lumber, The Board Store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senco, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, The Board Store at 130 South Gromont. Call
Live play-by-play coverage of Jackson Bronx sports.
Back to the action. Rock Springs ball. 32-27 ball game. Jackson leads with 3 minutes to go. Rock Springs. It's Berkeley Garner, watched by Harley Rommel, who maybe gave more than she got with the head clunking. Millimon now. Hannah, the freshman, pulls up. 15-foot shot. No good. Rebound, Holland. She out-battled Millimon, who leads, who's top 5 of the conference in rebounds. Now Maggie Holland with it. Watched by Jalen Agudu. Gets it to Jack Strickland. Jacqueline, bounce pass to Rommel. She'll try a 3 over the top of Webb. No good. Rebound goes to Millimon. Here comes Hannah. She wants to run by herself. Millimon puts it up. No good. The rebound to Jack Strickland. And Hannah Millimon is about as cold as she's going to get. Zoe Green and Coach V says, get here and I'll call a timeout, and Zoe did.
Yeah, I saw that one right here.
He wants Fowler back out there, and he wants to draw up a half-court play, which I like. A 3 here would put a dagger in it, even though we do have almost 3 minutes to play. If they can draw something up for Ari and she nails this, that would go a long way to taking the air out of the sails of the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. With this timeout, Jackson Hole Ford reminds you, with over 40-plus lending partners, it means you'll always get the lowest rates and best terms, no payments, 90 days. Let the financing folks at Jackson Hole Ford work for you. They sponsor this timeout. And, I think also Coach V is going to use all his timeouts to try to make sure Fowler's on the floor for offense only. Now, he's not going to be able to do that much longer. He's got 1 timeout left. And pretty soon, with 3 minutes, 2 something to go, you're going to just have to let Ari play and take your chances.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we're down to 3 minutes.
Let's see what Coach draws up here, as he's got Holland, Zoe Green, Jack Strickland, and Harley Rommel. It doesn't have to be a 3, but you got to think Coach would maybe want to get Fowler back involved in this game. And I don't know if the Rock Spring Tigers, if they are aware of number 0. Do they know she's our best shooter? Well, they're coming out to get her. They might know. Fowler to Maggie Holland with Agudu on her. Back to Jack Strickland. Strickland watched by Millimon. Boy, they're ratcheting up the defense. No doubt about it. Strickland hands off to Harley Rommel. Rommel trying to get loose. Did for a moment.
Oh, nice screen by Zoe.
But Jackson in no hurry to shoot here. Rommel still dribbling at a time. What is that?
Like she picked up her arm like a carry, kind of. Barely. That was like barely.
Very picky. Very ticky-tack.
Very.
This late in the game, you got to put away the whistles for stuff like that. That's too ticky-tack. Millimon over to Garner. Berkeley, Garner. Back to Millimon. Now, Hannah Millimon just not feeling it right now since the opening 8 minutes.
Oh.
There's Agudu inside. That's going to be a reach in on Zoe Green, as there was a loose ball for a moment. Jayla Agudu lost it, and Zoe reached in. She'll pick up her 3rd. And we're still nobody in the bonus yet with 1:35 to go. Time becoming a factor for Rock Springs. Inbounds from Garner to Solstice, but...
Coach called timeout.
Coach called a timeout. He wasn't satisfied that Garner was going to be able to get that ball inbounds. And he's got plenty. He's got 2 more in his pocket. With the timeout on the floor, we'll take it as well. It's Jackson 32, Rock Springs 27. Back right after these with an exciting finish.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local. Recently renovated, the 49er boasts a new lobby, extended continental breakfast, indoor swimming pool, fitness facility, and 12-person outdoor hot tub. Located on Pearl Street, the 49er is just 3 short blocks from Jackson's greatest bars and restaurants, where you'll find your home away from home. Enjoy your time in Jackson as part of the Town Square Inns and stay at the 49er Inn and Suites.
You're watching and listening to live coverage of Jackson Hole High School sports on KZ95.
You know, anymore, these Lady Broncs get into the 30s with their scoring. This is a team that 2-3 years ago, Kimmy, was if they got more than 8, we were encouraged by that.
I know, when they started to get like 15, we're like, come on, just hit 20, just hit 20. Yeah,
and,
I know.
You know,
this is
most games out now, they're in the 30s, and that's going to win you a lot of games.
I know. When you say average like 28, I'm like, really? Because I feel like we've scored a little bit more. But I see.
Aspen Solstice to inbounds.
Let's go D.
Minute and a half to go. Solstice gets it into Garner. Berkeley Garner, bounce pass, top of the key, Hannah Millimon. She's their deadly shooter, but she's just gone cold. Here's Webb. She was hot in the first half. Webb tries. No, and it's going to be a foul on Maggie Holland.
Yep.
And good job by Briley Webb to just drive to the basket and pick up the foul. That was in the act of shooting. Webb will go to the line.
No, they just gave it. They gave it to Jax. That was Maggie. Maggie's like, but that was me.
Yeah, that was Maggie. And she's even pointing to herself.
Oh, sorry.
She's saying that was me because they really need that to be Maggie Holland. The refs are not having any of it. Coach V wants his troops to come over. Yeah, that was definitely Maggie.
That was definitely Maggie that time.
Tough break as Fowler is going to put the foul in her last name. Foul out. Are they giving him extra time to talk this over? I mean,
no,
that's a timeout.
Yeah, well, no, he's got to replace. You get that when someone fouls.
Right.
Like
Taylor Miller is going to come in. Meanwhile, it's still Webb at the line, so let's not forget that. 1 for 4 on the year at the stripe. Let's see if she can better those numbers. Her team is down 5, and she gets it. It's a 4-point game, 32-28. Jackson playing with a 80% Holland and Fowler off the floor with fouls. Hayden Block is also injured, has not been in this game. That shot missed. Yes. Rebound, Jacqueline Zoe Green with a board. Yeah, hands off to Fowler. Ari working down the middle. Wide open is Holland. Her pass to Taylor Miller went right through her hands. It was a good pass. Taylor was open, but just could not handle it. And now a whistle and a push-off foul. That's going to be on Taylor Miller, her first. And with 1:10, it's bonus time. Jackson's rung up 5. That'll send a good to the line, and these are getting huge. Jalen, 73% free throw shooter. She's exactly who you want at the line if you're the Tigers, but she misses. 4-point game. She's going to make it a 1-possession game here. With 1:10, these final 70 seconds are going to go agonizingly slow. Aguda missed them both, but Solstice there for the rebound. Nobody boxed her out, and that's going to be Maggie Holland's foul this time. And she reached in. Solstice will go to the line. For Holland, that's her second. And Solstice, a 2 for 4 from the stripe on the season. Aspen needs 1 to pull the Rock Springs within a possession. Down 4. And Fowler is still out there, so they did not call that on Fowler, I guess.
No, it was Jack Strickland who fouled out.
Oh, I thought they called it on Fowler.
No.
All right.
Jack's fouled out.
Well, that's not a... that one is made, so a 32-29 game. Inbounds pass from Maggie Holland to Rommel, back to Maggie. Now she fires one ahead to Zoe. I don't know what that was.
Travels, what he just said.
Ah, man. I did not see a lot of that. 1:06 to go, and a 3 here will tie it. As Maggie Holland heaving that pass down court, must have shuffled her feet. Inbounds to Webb. Riley Webb to Solstice. Far side. Long three from Garner. No good. Rebound goes to Rock Springs. It's Millimon to Briley Webb. Webb turn around in the lane. Her shot partially blocked by Holland. And Zoe ties up with Shiley Zancanella, somebody else as well. There was like 3 girls in that pile.
So Zoe ended up on the ground in that one. They grabbed it so hard.
Jackson will flip the arrow. That's about all as Chamberlain checks in for Miller for Jackson.
Okay.
Inbounds coming with 50 seconds. Jackson up by 3. That pass almost taken by Fowler. Millimon shot, no good, out of bounds. Jackson ball. And Hannah Millimon, the freshman, I wouldn't say folding under pressure for the freshman because she has not been the same Millimon since the second quarter, but she just cannot buy one. And Harley Rommel turns it right over to Aspen Solstice. And a 32-31 ball game. Harley bounce pass right to Aspen, who leads this team in steals, and you saw why. She's kind of partially invisible, I think. Aspen puts on the cloak, the invisible cloak, and nobody sees her. 32-31. Jackson still lead by 1. They have the ball, but they got to be careful with their passes. Right now, it's the battle of Jackson Lady Bronx, still a team that doesn't believe they're supposed to be in games like this, and a Rock Springs Lady Tigers team that has no seniors at all. In fact, only 2 juniors. This is a sophomore, freshman heavy team. So can the Lady Bronx find the confidence? Can the Lady Tigers believe in their young selves? We'll see. Jackson ball. They're going to put pressure out here, it looks like, as the Bronx bring out Maggie Holland inbounds. Rommel, Fowler, Zoe Green, and Taylor Miller have not seen Trinity return from the head hit. And that pass stolen away, and a foul on Aspen Solstice. She can't believe it. Solstice gets whistled for the reach-in. Yeah, I wouldn't mind letting both teams play a little.
Yeah, they're calling really fast.
Yeah, I mean, as many fouls as there are on some of these girls, it'd be a shame to have them whistle to us to the bench on a play that it doesn't involve a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 50 feet from the basket. Doesn't matter. Zoe Green will go to the line for Jackson. Gets it. And boy, that was a big one.
That was a big
33-31. Still a 1-possession game. If Zoe wants to guarantee a 3 can't beat you, she needs this. 37.5 seconds. Green, the second of 2. No.
Rebound.
And the rebound goes to Holland. She can't handle it. Out of bounds. Jackson ball. Oh, my. It's Aspen Solstice who is battling Maggie Holland for the rebound. And Aspen, the foul, and now the out of bounds. And Solstice, the junior. Zoe Green inbounds. Ari Fowler has it. Ari hasn't even tried a 3 tonight in forever. And you don't really need one now. She's just going to dribble around here. 20 seconds. There's the bump from Solstice.
Yep.
And they'll send Fowler to the line. That's who you want shooting.
Yep. Fowler would be my first choice. Zoe would be my second. So let's go.
That's who Coach Vitale wanted shooting.
That's why she was dribbling it around. Come on.
26 seconds to play. Jackson up by a bucket. They want to make it 3 here. So crucial to at least get a 3-point lead because Zancanella on the other end, she's the triple shooter. And Fowler does make it 34-31. Chance now to make it a 2-possession game. Most crucial shot of the night with 26 seconds left. Jackson not even going to put anybody in the blocks. They're going to give this one away. Fowler got them both. 35-31. Jackson up by 4. Rock Springs, they got to hurry. Hannah Millimon with it. Fowler on her. Millimon, fake shot, puts it up, and it's good. Hannah Millimon, ice in her veins, pulls the Rock Springs Tigers within 2. And with 18 seconds left, remember, Coach V is, boy, he's got to be out of timeouts.
He's out. And actually, they're both out, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know Rock Springs is getting close.
No, it looks like if you go by the board up there, we've got 1 left, and Rock Springs has got nothing.
Oh, wow.
I saw them come over at the thing, and I know they told Coach Bingham, like, how many were left, but I thought it was 0 because I thought he did last time, but I think I was off count. So we've got 1 and they've got none.
Coach Vitale has 1 in his pocket then. Nothing, no more timeouts left for Coach Swenson. Timeouts become crucial with 27 seconds left. I'm not sure how much time. They're running the timeout. Both teams huddling it up, doing some whiteboard stuff right now. Coach V.
I believe it's 26 seconds.
Vitalis has got to say, what do we do if we make one? What do we do if we don't? And Coach Swenson over on the Rock Springs side has got to teach his kids everything they need to know in the next 27 seconds. He's not going to be able to call any timeout. 17.8 seconds to go.
All right, that was less.
It's Rock Springs ball. They're down by... Or Jackson ball, they're up by 35-33. Jackson basketball. Inbounds coming from Zoe Green into Fowler. She's fouled immediately. And no, she traveled. No. Rock Springs bench all jumped up. The whole Rock Springs bench jumped up. They wanted to travel, and they got it. As Ari was looking to draw the foul by walking in between 2 players, but she took too many steps. And Rock Springs with a chance to tie. 16 seconds. It's Garner. Berkeley Garner. She gets fouled by Chamberlain far away from the ball. Garner is a decent free throw shooter. Both teams in the bonus. And they're going to send Berkeley Garner to the line. If Rock Springs scores points, you'd rather they do it with the clock moving if you're the team with the lead. And Garner can't get that to go. Taylor Miller will check in for Ashlyn Chamberlain. Jackson needs to box out here. Got to have a rebound. Zoe Green and Maggie Holland down low on the blocks. If Garner misses, she does not. And it's 35-34, 1-point game. Zoe Green, double team trap, dribbles out of it, and a lot of contact, and they'll call it. Yeah. Berkeley Garner will get the reach in.
They're calling everything right now.
Garner,
of course they're going to call it.
Second of the day for her. It'll send Zoe Green to the line where she's been good. Ice in her veins of late. Nobody in the blocks for Jackson. They're just going to let Zoe do her thing. Nobody's even looking at her as Green comes up short with that one. 35-34. Jackson down 1. 10.5 seconds to go in regulation. Jackson's got to get in there and fight for this rebound if Zoe misses. They only have 1 player. They're not willing to even fight for this as the shots missed. Holland tried for the rebound, and she's going to get a foul. Reach-in foul on Maggie
They are
Holland.
calling everything. Let them play
Maggie,
ball.
For Maggie, that's her. They haven't put it up yet. Her second.
Her third. No, it should be her third. Her third.
To the line is Millimont. She's good here. A chance to tie for Hannah Millimont. And she cannot get it. Still 35-34. 8.8 seconds left. Coach Fee wants to call the timeout now. Neither team has any left now.
This is the last one.
Yeah, we'll take the timeout on the floor as well with seconds remaining. It's Jackson 35, Rock Springs 34. We'll be right back with more on KZ95 of the Jackson Hole Radio Network.
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff, eager and happy to serve you in 2 locations and on the road with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
You're enjoying Bronx High School sports on Jackson Hole Radio.
Well, whatever happens now in the final second is going to happen on the floor. Both teams have used up their timeouts. Coach Swenson, Coach Vitale, no more TOs left.
8.8 seconds left.
9 seconds to play. Millimont will go to the line to try to get one of two. She missed the first. This is the back end. Both teams in the bonus. All fouls. Going to go to the line now. Hannah Milliman, the freshman, spins it, gets it, and we're tied at 35. Jackson basketball. Fowler up ahead. Taylor Miller wide open, puts it up. It in! Taylor Miller has won the game for the Jackson Bronx. Oh my! Taylor Miller somehow got open. And the little-used senior puts a dagger in it for the Bronx. And she made a shot that I saw her make in warm-ups like 10 times in a row. Just a soft left-handed layup to win it. 37-35. Taylor Miller seals it. An exciting finish for the Lady Bronx and a crushing loss for the Rock Spring Lady Tigers, who hit the road for the second time in a row in 3 days and come up empty. They lost to Star Valley Braves the other night, and they're going to have to ride the bus home tonight with another loss. What a game. And we'll wrap it up and get stats to you right after this quick break. Once again, the final, Jackson 37, Rock Springs 35.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local while staying at the Antler Inn, Elk Country Inn, Cowboy Village Resort, or 49er Inn and Suites. With the best entertainment, dining, shopping, bars, and brews all in walking distance, you'll never want to leave. Call 1-800-4-TETONS or find them on the web at townsquareinns.com.
Live play-by-play coverage of Jackson Bronx sports continues with Jake Nichols on KZ95.
Wow, what an exciting finish. I hope they let the cheer team come out here and do their thing. They're waiting, and both boys teams are out warming up.
They might have to do it at halftime of the boys' game instead of in between games. We're a little behind schedule.
True. All right, let's wrap up the girls' game. What an exciting win for the Lady Bronx. For the Tigers, where'd they get their scoring?
Hold on. Something happened here. Something happened on my phone. Sorry. All right. We'll just go down the line. Aspen Stolzis, 4. Isabel Bear, 2. Briley Webb, 8.
Ali Condi?
No.
Or Adriela
24.
Costa?
Costa. She had her 1. Condi, 5.
Katie Moore.
Katie Moore had 2.
Berkeley Garner had a good game, I thought.
She had 4.
Yeah.
And then Hannah, 9. 8 in the first period and 1 after.
Right at her average. But, just after her first, she took over the game to start. And then nothing.
Nothing. Quiet.
Okay. What do you got on the Lady Bronx side?
Okay. Ari Fowler with 3. Taylor Miller with 5. Jack Strickland, 5. Zoe Green, 6. 12. Maggie Holland with 5. And Harley Rommel with 8.
Ooh, Harley was making threes tonight in the absence of Ari making them. It was not a Fowler night. Some are, some aren't.
I mean, Ari scored her 3 from the...
All right, let's pick VIPs from the Rock Springs. Who's your valuable player over there in Rock Springs?
Man, first period, it definitely would have been Hannah, but I don't know. I felt like you said Webb and Acosta a lot defensively, so I'm going to have to go with one of those two.
Yeah, I'll go with Briley Webb, the sophomore, 5'6". Average is coming into this game about a point a game, but she was above that and really good for Rock Springs. For Jackson Bronx,
I mean, Taylor Miller, she just won the game.
Taylor Miller, 5 points off the bench, including the 2 that won the game. I'll go with that as well. Zoe had a great game.
Yes, she did.
A lot of injuries and fouls forced other players to not be on the floor as much. But when she was on the floor, Taylor Miller made it count, including the game winner. She's my MVP as well. We'll come right back and set up the boys right after this. 30 seconds.
They say the best offense is a good defense. This theory applies on Wyoming's roads and highways just as much as it does on the basketball court. Always know road conditions before you head out. Visit wyoroad.info, download YDOT's 511 app, or call 511 for current conditions. Buckle up every trip, every time, and put away distractions, especially your phone, so you're better prepared for the unexpected. Finally, never drink and drive, not even a little, because buzz driving is drunk driving. This message brought to you by YDOT.
We're back at Jackson Hole High School gym, waiting for the start of the boys' game, running just a tick behind today. What an exciting finish for the girls as the Lady Broncs get the win by a basket and the game winner put in the bucket by Taylor Miller. Exciting finish for that one. For the boys, Coach Matt Elliott trying to get points out of this team. That's been the problem. They just cannot make shots, cannot make points.
No, they've been so cold lately, like ice cold from the...
Yeah. Coach Elliott's got the Jackson Broncs coming into this one with just one win and 12 tries, 0-2 in conference. For the Rock Springs Tigers, Coach Lennon Spence has his team playing 11-4, 1-2 in conference. They were ranked number 2 in the West, but Rock Springs has been on a bit of a tumble. They started this season really well. Everybody was talking about the Tigers, how they were the team to beat, the best in the West, etc. Now Natrona County is in that conversation. Rock Springs has not played that well of late, and they really need to turn it around tonight. They're coming off a loss against Star Valley 56-52 2 nights ago. Jackson Broncs also coming off a loss.
Now, Rock Springs could have won that game. Where did they lose it at? On the free throw line, right?
Yeah, they couldn't make free throws.
Yeah.
Could not hit free throws. So important part of the game. So the Rock Springs led by some familiar names. You'll remember from last year's Savon Thomas. He's now a senior, averaging 7 points a night to pace this team, really. Boston James, 19 points a game. That is, I think, number 1 scorer in the conference in the West. If not, it's top 3. Boston James, the junior, is a ton of trouble. Antonio Cortez, averaging 6.5 tonight, and leads the team in. Antonio Cortez.
Rebounds?
Steals.
Oh!
And Teague Powell, who's wearing the 0. That belonged to Lionberger last year. Teague is wearing the 0, and he's doing it proud. The 6'2 senior Teague Powell, averaging 7.5 points a night. He's good. Those are the usual suspects for the Tigers. They can really spread it around. That's what makes them dangerous. A lot of different guys could score on that team. And for the Jackson Broncs, it's really 2 guys that pace the scoring. Ryder Chapman, Ethan Hoffman. If they're not going, that's the problem. Who is going if they're not going?
Yeah.
And then you got Kai Tanabe, who's been sitting out with an illness. Hope we see him. Max White, Colin Meany off the bench are fun. Johnny Phillips, Charlie Allen, also in limited time, have been very good, the sophomore and freshman.
I'll just let you know, I do not see Kai.
Okay.
I think he's injured, actually. I've not heard what, but I was told he was injured. But he is not out there warming up right now. And I see a few more, like some JV guys up that I don't recall seeing.
Good game, Aspen. About 2 minutes away from starting this. Let's go to the keys of the game for the boys. Here's what I think. And we're going to take a trip around the United States. You ready?
Around the United States. Oh, look
Boston,
at you there.
Phoenix. I spelled Phoenix wrong.
You
Boston.
didn't?
I got to fix
it now.
That bugs me. I've got to fix it.
But it's already on there, so, oh my gosh.
Be quiet.
You, a writer. You're supposed to be editing for my student, too. Whoa, okay. Boston, Phoenix, San Antonio. I'm not quite sure. There's a Boston James on the team.
Correct.
Okay. Is there a Phoenix? Let me see here. Oh, there's a Phoenix. Oh, and an Antonio. Gotcha. Those three to watch out for. You're pretty smart there, dude.
See how tricky I am.
And you were doing this when you were listening to music earlier. I'm so impressed.
Keys to the game. You got to take care of your travel into the travel cities. Boston, Phoenix, San Antonio. Well, actually Antonio, but make sure those guys don't hurt you. Also, box out going to be key because Rock Springs does not have, again, a whole lot of length. No reason this team should out-rebound you. That's boxing out.
Yeah.
I think if you do that, you're going to pull down your share of boards. And we know this game a lot of times hinges on how hard you pound the glass. And then no 3-zone. For me, that's not their 3 balls. This is
no 3-zone.
No 3-zone. This is not good. There's going to be a no-fly zone today. No 3-zone. Rock Springs shoots the 3 at 26%, not very good.
Okay.
Jackson shoots the 3 also at not very good. So you know what? Don't shoot 3s.
Yeah, but we can.
Nope. No 3-zone.
Okay.
Are you listening to my keys of the game?
I heard you the keys of the game. But maybe our guys will be on fire and it'll work tonight.
Maybe. Let's see if they.
I'll go with the no 3-zone.
Let's see if they sound up for the task. Here's the.
Roy Thexton, freshman. Mason McKinney, sophomore. Cooper Kinsler, junior. Ben Vinton, sophomore. Liam Strickland, sophomore. Charlie Allen, sophomore. Johnny Phillips, freshman. Al Meany, junior. Max White, junior. Blair Chapman, sophomore. Ethan Hoffman, junior. Brendan Lundstedt, freshman.
Let's get back to the live action on KZ95. Here's Jake Nichols.
Yeah, I just don't want to get into a 3-ball game with this team. I don't think either team is going to live or die by the 3. I think it's going to be decided elsewhere on the floor.
How about you try for the 3, but you make sure you're prepared to get that rebound and put it back up.
All right.
Okay?
Fair enough.
Okay, because just in case, we got some guys, if they get on fire, can make them.
I can go with that. Let's get the starting lineups to you. Oh, we're going to have a national anthem again. Forget about those.
Yes. Who's playing for us this time?
I don't see anyone, but we'll take you down courtside for that. Jackson Rock Springs ready to get this one going following an exciting Lady Bronx win. Starting lineups for the visiting Rock Springs Tigers. Take a look at this team and who they're starting. It's going to be number 0, Teague Powell. The 6'2 senior averaging 7.5 tonight. Antonio Cortez, watch out. He likes stealing the ball. The senior averaging 6.5 buckets. Number 2 is Siobhan Thomas, the 5'7 senior. Very senior heavy team, averaging 7 a night. Boston James averaging almost 19 points a game for the junior. And Carter Gould, I think. Was he the last guy? I didn't catch the last dude. Turn the lights out on us now. No, I think it was Hezekiah Purvis,
yes,
the
34.
junior. He's a big kid. He's their big guy inside. 7 rebounds tonight for Hezekiah Purvis, the older brother of another Purvis they had here last year, I remember.
I remember Boston James and Tegan Powell's who I remember.
Yeah. So the starting lineup for the home team, the Jackson Bronx. Boy, both these teams need a win badly. Rock Springs' record's still good, but not in conference and not lately. They need to turn things around here on the road. Jackson Bronx, boy, they need a win in the worst way. Let's take a look at who they're going to start tonight. Cooper Kinsler, the junior, in the backcourt will be one of them. Cooper averaging 5.5 points a game. Charlie Allen gets the start tonight, the sophomore, averaging 5 points a game. Max White, the freshman, 6'4" freshman, getting a start. So Coach Elliott is mixing it up a little bit. Ryder Chapman, the sophomore, averages 13 tonight, and Ethan Hoffman will round out the front court. Hoffman, the junior, 5'11", averages 11 points a game. Jackson Bronx in their home whites, trimmed in black. The Rock Springs Tigers, road blacks, trimmed in white and just a little bit of orange for them. Everybody's off the orange now, man. I love orange, but
I do too. Well, even look at they try to do like silver with just a hint of black. I love orange and black, but I grew up in orange and black.
Teague Powell will tap with Max White. Powell wins it to Hezekiah Purvis, and here's Savon Thomas to start the game for Rock Springs. Far side pitch and catch with Cortez. Teague Powell now back to Thomas. Savon, everything comes through him. He walked, and boy, that was barely. Jackson ball on the turnover. Just underway here, no score. And Savon Thomas, he's everything. Assists, 3-point. He does it all for Rock Springs. Jackson having trouble getting over the line here. Finally do. Hoffman gets it to Charlie Allen. Top of the key, Cooper Kinsler. He'll reset. Antonio Cortez on him. And now to Max White. Kinsler got a screen from White. Now pass to Allen. Charlie. Guarded by Teague Powell. Top of the key, Kinsler says, go over here. Ryder does. Chapman. Boston James guarding him. Max White. Bounce pass inside. Nice cut.
And
what a play. That's Ryder Chapman finishes.
No, that was Charlie Allen, I thought.
Oh, Charlie Allen. All right. Boston James now handling it for Rock Springs. James passes near side. Thomas posts up. No guard. The rebound goes to Chapman. Now to Cooper Kinsler. Jackson up 2-0 here after the nice pass and cut to the basket. There's Hoffman for 3. Way off the marks. Savon Thomas with a rebound. Savon wants to slow it. No, he's going to push it to Cortez inside of the big man Purvis. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Max White and the rebound by Ryder Chapman. Jackson ball. Rock Springs starting cold. Cooper Kinsler bumps into Thomas. Gets the ball back. Now to Hoffman. Ethan. Boston James on him. Kinsler wide open is Chapman. Left-hander. Good for 3. Ryder Chapman makes it 5-0. Savon Thomas for Rock Springs. They don't look too worried on the slow start here as Thomas guarded by Hoffman. Jackson in the 2-3 zone. Thomas between the legs dribble. Teague. No, that's Cortez. Now to Boston James. There's Teague Powell, and he lost the handle. He wanted to reach in, didn't get it. And Powell puts it out of bounds. Another turnover. And the Bronx can add to a 5-0 lead. Look out, here comes Ethan Hoffman, his left-hander. No, they're going to say he traveled. He did take some steps.
That Euro thingy that you call it.
Yeah, that was...
Plus?
Eurasia step. Euro... I don't know what it was. It was too many.
Yeah,
Boston James with it now. Minute and a half, 2.5 minutes into the first. Boston James posts up, shot. No, he could not get it off. Jump ball. And a nice block. That's Ryder Chapman, who has started this game as the best Bronc on the floor, Ryder. As he out and out blocked that shot from Boston James. And Rock Springs coach has seen enough. He does not like this start. And he's going to get in the ear of his kids as Coach Lennon Spence gives them a talking to. This one going all Jackson way, 5-0 early. We'll stay right here with the timeout on the floor. A good reminder that Jackson Hole Ford always looking for used vehicles. You looking to trade one in or just sell it? They'll make you a cash offer on your pre-owned vehicle today that you might be surprised about.
So could I go get a new car?
Go see the good folks at Jackson Hole Ford. You get the best deal.
Okay. You got to help me with that, though.
5-0. Bronx lead it with 5.5 minutes to go, just underway. Rock Springs still looking for their first basket. Chapman to inbounds to Cooper Kinsler, who got free of James. Ooh. Cooper back to Ryder.
Get it over.
Back to Kinsler. Fires ahead to a wide open Charlie Allen. 3, good. Charlie with another one. Allen's got 5 now of the Jackson's 8. Here comes Rock Springs. Cortez, I don't know who he was looking for, but that pass went out of bounds. I think he wanted Purvis, but I'm not sure. That pass went off the hands of a Jackson player, though. Inbounds coming from Thomas. Savon floats it to Boston James, who misses the one-touch shot. Savon Thomas underneath. Kick out. Cortez puts a move on Kinsler and goes up and in. Went right by Cooper. Cortez pretty quick. Chapman and Kinsler pitch and catch in the backcourt. Somebody's got to get it over the line. That's going to be Cooper. Kinsler double team. Boston James took it away from him. Boston underneath. Cortez wide open. Cortez finishes. That's points off turnovers. 8-4. Chapman and Kinsler again pitch and catch. Not a good. I would get it up court.
Yeah, and I'm like, why
wide
are they
open
not
is Max
moving?
White. I mean, wide open.
Woo! That's scary.
Chapman with it. Boston James watching him. Kinsler inside to White. Bounce pass. Allen 3 from the other side. No. Rebound. Teague Powell. And here comes Rock Springs. Boston James hands off to Savon Thomas. Hands off to Cortez. Antonio walks it to top of the key. Boston James watched by Hoffman. His pass too hot for Purvis to handle, but went right out to Antonio. Cortez now to James. Boston 15-footer floats it. No. Rebound. Chapman again. Ryder's been hard on the boards. I think that's his 3rd glass already, plus the block. That pass almost over the head of Hoffman by Cooper. Kinsler gets it to Ryder. He'll try a 3. Off the back of the iron, no. Savon Thomas with the rebound. 3:33 to go in the first quarter. All Jackson as Antonio Cortez pushes Charlie Allen out of the way.
Pushed him out of the way.
Savon Thomas with it. Far side James. Back to Thomas. 8-4 Jackson. Antonio Cortez, Boston James wanted Purvis, and it got loose for a moment. Now a foul. That's on Hoffman, I believe.
Well, I thought they were going to call jump ball there for a second, but okay.
Hoffman's going to get the first. That's the first of the game.
Yeah, that's the first of the game.
As Boston James checks out for a moment. Bounce pass into the newly Phoenix Richens. Just fresh in. Here's Antonio Cortez. Triple team. And a lot of bumping going on. They're going to get Chapman on the bump.
I'm like, there were 3 guys around him. He was bumping around too. I don't know about that.
3:11 to go. 8-4 Jackson. Here's Richens. 3 is too strong. Rebound Max White just did. Sorry, that's Colomini in the game. Just did save it. Hoffman with it now. Ethan drives, puts one up. No good. Rebound, Richens. Gets it up ahead to Antonio Cortez. Cortez, that's a reach-in unnecessary by White as Antonio wasn't going anywhere. And White just with the reach-in. Cooper Kinsler in for Ethan Hoffman. And now Jackson with 3 quick fouls, none on Rock Springs. Antonio Cortez, watched by Charlie White. Pulls up his dribble. Now has to get it out to Savon Thomas. Thomas calls for the play. And passes near to Antonio Cortez. He wants a baseline cutter. There it was, but he didn't pass it to him. Savon Thomas also directing traffic, telling Phoenix Richards where to go. Richards inside Cortez. He's got a shot, but he won't take it. Phoenix back to Antonio. Inside Savon Thomas. Cortez drives baseline, picks up a lot of traffic, and feeds a wide open Hezekiah Purvis. That baseline drive drew 3 Bronx, and Purvis left wide open. Cooper Kinsler fires one over the head of Max White. White says, I can't get that. It's too high, and White is 6'4". So the turnover, Rock Springs, after the rocky start, has a chance to tie this for the first time since we started. 2:05 to go in the first. And it's 8-6 Jackson. Boston James pulls up, gets it to Teague Powell. Teague. No, that's Antonio Cortez, sorry. Antonio's shot out of control, no good. Nobody can grab the rebound. Finally, Max White does for the Bronx. Kinsler slings one over to Chapman, back to Cooper. Cooper Kinsler puts a move on Richards. Charlie Allen cross court to Ryder Chapman. He'll try a 3. Good! Ryder Chapman with his second triple of the afternoon, and Jackson back up by 5. Savon Thomas for the Tigers to Antonio Cortez. Boston James in the lane now, puts it up and in, and the foul. 3 Jackson Bronx went to James. They could not deny him the shot, and one of the 3 guilty
I know, I'm trying to
of
see
the
it
hack. It's going to be Max White, his second.
I was guessing Max White. He was my first guess, and second was going to be Colomini. Like, 32, wait. There is Kai.
Cortez comes out for a breather. He's replaced by our first look at Elias Griffin. James with a chance to make it a 3-point play does. And it's 11-9 now. 1 possession game. Cooper Kinsler up ahead to pass. Too tall for Charlie Allen. Second time Kinsler's been too high with passes to 2 pretty tall guys. Savon Thomas to Boston James. James tries to float one. That's not a good idea. That pass was tipped by Kinsler, stolen by Chapman, and he gave it right back to Richards. Here comes Rock Springs. Bad bounce pass. Savon Thomas behind the back in the lane, and just too tricky as he tried to shovel a pass to Purvis, and Hezekiah just wasn't ready for it. And that was a whole lot of flash, but no finish as Ryder Chapman gets a breather. Jackson ball up 2. Cooper Kinsler with it down to 40 seconds ahead to Charlie Allen. Wide open Meany underneath. And coming to make the block is Purvis.
Nice looking, though.
He had a wide open shot, but boy, 2 Tigers got there in a hurry. And this team does block a lot, steal it. It's a very good defensive Tiger team, Kimmy. In fact, they're the number 1 team with points against. They limit their opponent to not much. Hoffman, good, that's 3. And Ethan makes it 14-9. Yeah, this Tiger team gives up 43 points a game. That's number 1 defense. Richards out to Boston James. James bumped a little with Hoffman. Wide open is Thomas. He misses. Richards pulls down the rebound. Thomas going to try again. Shovels one to Purvis. Good. And that's the play that they tried to make before, but Purvis never got the pass. Travel on Jackson on Hoffman, and a turnover with 2 seconds to play in the quarter. Jackson up 3. Got to feel good about the start here for the Bronx against what was the number 1 team in the conference in the West when the season began. Savon Thomas, he's out of time here. And he's not going to get it off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's Jackson 14, Rock Springs 11. We'll be back right after these.
Experience Jackson Hole like a local. Recently renovated, the 49er boasts a new lobby, extended continental breakfast, indoor swimming pool, fitness facility, and 12-person outdoor hot tub. Located on Pearl Street, the 49er is just 3 short blocks from Jackson's greatest bars and restaurants, where you'll find your home away from home. Enjoy your time in Jackson as part of the Town Square Inns and stay at the 49er Inn and Suites.
You're watching and listening to live coverage of Jackson Hole High School sports on KZ95.
We move to Q2. Bronx up 14-11. Both teams breaking up their huddles along the benches and headed back out. Been a fun one. Jackson started the first time we've seen the Bronx really start strong in a long time.
And oh man, we're making our shots. I mean, I think if 2 threes have been missed, that's it. And like 2 twos underneath.
Chapman and Allen leading the way for the Bronx. They've been good. And Rock Springs ball down by 3. Tigers, it's going to be Antonio Cortez. Oh, lost the handle for a minute, and now we're reaching. And that might be Hoffman's second here in a hurry. Yeah. He was trying for the loose ball, and he got a piece of Cortez. Into the game, Cooper Kinsler. He'll replace Ethan Hoffman with the 2 fouls. Inbounds coming from Rock Springs. It's Elias Griffin to do the honors. Fires one all the way out here to Cortez. Now back inside. Back to Cortez. Cutting shot. No, that's off. Oh, I'm going to say Jackson ball.
I think he let the ball go.
Yeah.
He just
might
threw it
have.
out.
I think he was thinking of a fight. He was going to get fouled, but he didn't. Chapman with it now for Jackson. To Kinsler. Kinsler fires one up ahead to Charlie Allen. Allen lost the handle. Stolen away. Boston James coming up with it. Thexton was in no man's land. James had him all kinds of turned around, and Thexton's going to get a foul just because he didn't know where he was.
Those are one of those, you're like, I didn't mean to do that.
No, Rory's like, where am I, and where did number 10 go? Antonio Cortez over to Boston James, back to Cortez. Now around near side to Griffin. Cortez. Antonio running the point here. In the corner, Boston James. Inside, big man, turnaround shot. No, Phoenix Richards missed it.
Oh.
Double team, gets the cough up, and Charlie Allen with a turnover. James to Cortez, baseline drive, a lot of bumping, they let him go. And the loose ball picked up by Luke Tate. Baseline drive, Phoenix Richards off the side of the backboard, and now the whistle. And a foul. That's going to be a push-off on
James.
Boston James, his first, team first. 6:55 to go. Jackson up 3. Hasn't been a lot of scoring yet in the second. Cooper Kinsler back to Chapman. I don't like this backcourt back and forth passing. Underneath, Tanabe, no good.
Oh.
And the rebound, Richards up ahead to Antonio Cortez. He wants to run 1-on-3, and he missed it. And here comes Chapman the other way, reaching from behind. That's Elias Griffin, I think, is going to get whistled as he tried to pick the pocket of Allen. No.
Technical foul.
That's Cortez. And I think Antonio was looking for a foul at the other end. He's been a couple times he's been mugged as he's gone to the basket. And he got up that last time and said, where was it? And the ref says, I got your call.
Come on, Ryder.
As Charlie Allen goes
Ryder
Chapman to the line. He missed that.
Look at those shoes again.
This number ends in 1, and he looks just like Charlie Allen.
I know, but
got that one. 15-11.
Ryder's got those cool shoes on. Remember, look at his kicks.
6.5 minutes to go in the second, and a 4-point game. Bronx lead their ball. Ryder Chapman inbounds. Nobody coming for it. Somebody's got to help him. Kinsler finally, and they're out of time. As that took 7 seconds, nobody went to help Chapman to inbounds. That was a mix-up there as Savon Thomas comes near side to Elias. Griffin now inside Boston James, up and in. That's his first points tonight. He's normally, it's his 5th. 15-13. Ryder. Chapman in trouble. Now dribbles his way out of it. His pass was just a crazy one. Chapman, his shot no good, but a foul. Yeah, desperation pass went right to Ryder Chapman, and he drove the paint and got fouled on the way there. The guilty party is Luke Tate, his first for the senior. Chapman's free throw is good. Jackson taking a 3-point lead now as Max White checks in for Kai Tanabe. Elias Griffin is out, so is Phoenix Richens. And the newcomers are, well, I'll try to get them in a minute. One of them is Brandon Gomez. Rock Springs with the ball as Chapman converts both. Gomez floats a pass to Boston James. James working 1-on-2. Got a shot over Max White. That's not easy. White's 6'4".
Max like, what?
And
That's
he did draw the
Max.
foul. Yeah, and they're going to have to go get White. They will with Colomini. As Boston James will go to the line where he is very good here. Max White gets a sit with the foul trouble. And with just under 6 minutes to go to play in the first half, Boston James trying to convert the back end. He does. 17-15 ball game now. Jackson's still in the lead. Rory Thexton up ahead to Cooper Kinsler as Coach Elliott goes small here. Charlie Allen cross-court. Ryder Chapman. He'll try a three. It was rushed a little bit, and he missed it. Rebound, Rock Springs. Here comes Savon Thomas. Thomas drives the lane, took a lot of steps. Gomez, three, no. He's stepping on the line maybe. James tapping for the rebound with Cooper Kinsler, and they're going to whistle Cooper. As he and James bunt together. Good job by Kinsler, who James has got about 2 inches on him. Cooper would not give up that rebound.
I'm telling you, Cooper flies. I think that's why
he does fly.
He fly. I think he expects all those tall boys to jump as high as him, too.
Teague Powell back in the game with it. Now gives to Boston James. Boston. There's like 7 different Rock Springs guys who could score, and I think Coach just tries to figure out who's the hot hand.
Yeah.
Gomez to Savon Thomas. Thomas to James. Boston inside Gomez. He's open, but he can't take the shot or won't. Now he does, and Charlie Allen rejects it. Well, that's why Gomez didn't want to shoot. Charlie Allen just blocked that shot. Cooper Kinsler with a drive. Shot won't go, but he will draw the foul.
All right, that was nice.
5 minutes, 4 seconds left in the half. Kinsler to the line. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Big man Purvis ready to check in for Rock Springs. After the free throws, Cooper, good. And it's 18-15. Kinsler trying to get the back end. Purvis replaces Gomez after the rejection from Charlie Allen. Cooper can't get that one. Boston James pulls down the board. And with 5 to play in the half, Rock Springs trying to get back in this. They got to be wondering what happened. Savon Thomas out to Boston James. James working on Kinsler. Now he'll post up. 15-footer, no good. Foul. It's going to be on Ryder Chapman. Chapman says, hey, I went straight up. But, you know, Boston James does what good shooters do. When he comes back down to the floor after taking the jump shot, he puts his feet out towards the opponent. He purposely lands in your space and draws the foul. He's so good at that, and he makes that one. Even though you gave him room when he jumped, he doesn't have room when he lands, and you're like, oh, man.
My arms are still up. Come on.
Like, how did you not come down where you left? That's impossible, you think. But Boston James did. He made 1, made 2. He's 4 for 4 from the strike now. And it's a 1-point game. 4:40 to go. Chapman, he's in trouble. Ryder gets it to Cooper Kinsler. Back to Chapman. Chapman to Kinsler. Cooper looks things over. He'll try a 3 right down the barrel.
So
it's
close.
no good off the iron.
Oh, good hustle,
Colomini tried to save it. Could not. Out of bounds. Rock Springs ball. Inbounds here by Boston James. Timeout. And that's a Full one. With a timeout on the floor, we'll take it as well. 4:27 to play in the half. Jackson up 18-17. Back with more on KZ95 and the Jackson Hole Radio Sports Network.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Let's get back to the live action on KZ95. Here's Jake Nichols.
Both teams still huddled up on the timeout, getting the warning to get back to the floor. We're in the second quarter. Strong start by the Jackson Bronx. They've led all the way against Rock Springs. 18-17, clicking to the 1-point lead right now. Tigers with the ball and a chance to take the lead for the first time today. It's Boston James in the backcourt along with Savon Thomas. Savon gets a screen from Purvis, puts up a 13-footer. No good. Rebound comes to Jackson. Here comes Cooper Kinsler, pulls up. Wanted to run, but then now Chapman 3. Good! And Ryder Chapman is red hot to start this game. Savon Thomas for the Tigers to Boston James. Chapman is having a ball game.
Yeah, he is.
James to Savon Thomas. He drives, kick out, long three. Powell. Teague can't get it to go. Rebound Purvis. And the putback is good. Hezekiah Purvis. Tough down low. The junior. Cooper, he's got to hurry. Lobs one up ahead to Colomini. 3.5 to play. Meany stepped out of bounds. And a turnover. Jackson up 2, but again in danger of surrendering that lead as Rock Springs has the ball. Tanabe checks in for Colomini, who just did step out. Colum looks sweaty and tired. I wonder if he's a little sick. Kai was the other day, right? Or injured?
Injured.
Okay.
Injured is what I heard.
Savon Thomas with it now for Rock Springs. Purvis sets him a screen. Now Boston James drives baseline. Chapman shuts him off. He'll try it anyway and cannot get it. Rolls in and out. Tanabe with the board. Up ahead, Charlie Allen to Ethan Hoffman. Hoffman pulls up his dribble and now got himself in trouble. Stolen away by Brandon Gomez. And it put the shot up and in. And the foul and a chance to take a lead here.
Is that because his back was to the player a little bit?
Hoffman down at the other end stopped his dribble for the no read. Once you stop dribbling, Rock Springs is going to trap you. Yep. They're good at that. And if you've given up your dribble, here they come. The whole team will come get you because they just dare you to be able to find someone to pass to. Gomez does give Rock Springs the lead for the first time in this game, making a 3-point play. 22-21. Tigers 3 to go in the half. Purvis with a big bear paw swats that right over into the stands as Burger King catches it. The guy's got a Burger King crown.
Oh, there is a crown on it. No, that's a hat.
Okay.
Isn't it? I don't know.
Chapman hands off to Hoffman. Ethan, he's open for a moment. Now to Ryder. He'll try the 3. Good! Ryder Chapman. And the net barely moved as Chapman drains another triple. The other way, Rock Springs. Gomez, Brandon, top of the key. James, Boston, double team there as the 2-3 zone. He splits the defense and then hands off to Cortez, who walks it back out to the perimeter. James, Gomez for 3. No! Rebound, Purvis got it. And Charlie Allen very well could have got a foul there, but didn't. We're tied at 24. Cooper Kinsler back to Ryder Chapman. That pass taken away, stolen away by Cortez. That's why he leads the team in steals. He saw that pass coming. Boston James to Savon Thomas. Cortez in the corner to Thomas. They'll slow it down here with under 2 to go in the half. Tigers trying to get back in this. They have done so. Tied at 24. Inside, Purvis, no good. Shot out of bounds. Purvis fighting for the rebound along with Gomez. And it went off one of those two. And Jackson basketball. Kai Tanabe checks in for Charlie Allen. Jackson trying to stay big to deal with Purvis. Anytime Hezekiah is out there, you got to have a big on him. Chapman to Cooper Kinsler. Kinsler, they just waiting for the trap. You watch two guys.
I know.
They want to see if you're going to stop dribbling. James is on him now.
Coach,
hands off to Kinsler. Kinsler with it. There's the trap. They get it to Tanabe. Tanabe cannot find Thexton. It's taken away. Antonio Cortez, and he draws the foul. It's going to be on Kai Tanabe.
That looked like it was all ball. That was a nice, I'll take that though. That was a very nice foul.
Yeah, we had a good look at it. It did look all ball, but remember, Cortez is the guy who got rung up with the T for complaining that he was not getting calls.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And he got one there. As he missed that though, and still tied at 24. Minute 18 to go in the half. That did look clean, but Cortez, he's good at just drawing the fouls and going to the basket, and he does make it. Rock Springs up 25-24, 75 seconds left. Long pass, Thexton too far. Cooper Kinsler air-mailed his third pass of the day. Just way too tall for Thexton. And a turnover. Rock Spring ball. They lead by one, chance to get their biggest lead of the night if they can. Boston James with it here in the near elbow. Antonio Cortez, he got bumped and coughed it up momentarily. Savon Thomas, James, turnaround jumper. No, in and out. Out of bounds, off of Purvis. And it'll be Jackson ball. Under a minute. Jackson down one. They would love to get into the locker room tied or ahead by a little. Against this team, that would be something. Ethan Hoffman with it. Bounce pass to Charlie Allen. Allen finds Tanabe. Kai back to Allen. Wide open. Hoffman! Ethan Hoffman hits the three, and it's 27-25. Jackson with the lead. Let's see if Rock Springs has the answer. Cortez inside of Boston James. Fake shot. Now he'll take it. No, but he will draw the foul. And Boston James to the line. We'll see who that's on. 5 fouls now in the Bronx, so Rock Springs in the bonus. And that will be on Charlie Allen, his first. 31 and a half seconds to play in the half. James to the line where I don't know he's missed yet. And a chance to tie here with this one, as he'll shoot two. Boston eyes it, spins it, and rattled in and out. I got 27 for Jackson. Is that wrong? 26-25.
They must have
James tied it. Hoffman's three, they must have said was a two.
Yeah.
All right, we're tied at 26. Jackson ball, Chapman to Hoffman in the backcourt. Here comes the trap. Back to Chapman. Now up ahead to Thexton. Rory. Cross-court pass. Dangerous, but Hoffman grabs it. Ethan gives it back to Ryder Chapman on the logo with Savon Thomas in his pocket. Rory Thexton now, far side. This is going to be drive by Ryder Chapman. Shot blocked. Purvis swats that thing into the concession stand, but it's off him. Cooper Kinsler checks back in for the Bronx. He'll replace Thexton. With 3.7 seconds, chance to break the tie here if Jackson getting an inbounds and a shot. Kinsler, he does get the shot off, but misses. Purvis at the buzzer, no. And that's how we'll end, fittingly, 26-26 tie at the half. Let's be right back with the halftime stats right after these. Once again, it's Rock Springs 26, Jackson 26. You're enjoying Bronx basketball on KZ95 of the Jackson Hole Radio Network.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff eager and happy to serve you in 2 locations and on the road with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
Let's get back to the live action on KZ95.
Hey, let's take a look at the dance team performance, and then we'll get some halftime stats to you. Enjoy this for a moment. Yeah, nice job by the dance team, Jackson Hole High School. Well, let's take a look at the first half. A tale of 2 quarters. First quarter belonged to the Bronx, and the second quarter belonged to the Tigers. How do we finish? It'll be interesting.
Hold on.
What do you see for stats, Kim K? Why the Rock Spring Tigers are out here huddling up like they're ready to go, but we're 7 minutes away from.
Ooh, we'll come back to this.
All right.
How you doing? Good. Is this gonna work?
It's gonna work.
I got you a better headset, Coach.
I threw one away today, so
I flat threw it out, man. I don't even want to see it again. Coach V is with us. We're going to talk girls game. What an exciting finish. The girls got that win. I thought those 2 teams very evenly matched. I thought it would come down to a last possession kind of thing. Were you worried at any point that you left yourself out of timeouts, Coach?
The last 2 minutes of the game, I was really worried. We were doing a lot to give the game away. I thought we were the better team for most of the second and third quarter. We came out a little slow in the first, but at some point I kept going to Olivia and saying, do I use it? Do I use it? Do I use it? And you never really know when it's the right time, but I'm just happy we came away with the win because I think we deserve to win the game.
Yeah, and one of the reasons saving timeouts in this one was so important, other than when close games you'd love to be able to huddle up and keep everybody's nerves calm, is the fact that you wanted Ari Fowler out there for offense, not defense. Foul trouble was an issue all game long.
Absolutely, and give it credit to our other girls who stepped up, and not having Ari for long stretches of the third. Obviously, Hayden not playing in the game. So those are our 2 primary ball handlers. So give Trinity a lot of credit for. Trinity has not practiced 1 possession as the point guard for us this year. And she stepped up and got us into the motion, and we were able to get some offensive opportunities. And so credit to her and the girls for stepping up when, Ari was in foul trouble.
She was in foul trouble, and I just remember maybe 1 point out of her. Any night where Fowler doesn't bring it, and remember, she is still the leading scorer on this team, it's great to get it from somewhere else. Somewhere else came maybe from an unknown Taylor Miller, the transfer. Oh, my, 5 points, but it was the 2 that really meant something.
Absolutely. I could not be happier for Taylor. It just shows, you've got to be ready to play when your number's called and the opportunity presents itself. And she made the play when it mattered, and we used her a lot defensively and offensively today, and that's a credit to her for being ready to play when her number was called.
Anytime you score in the 30s, you got a great chance of winning a girls' basketball game. You were able to do that yet again. Defensively, you erased their top scorer after the first. That freshman Millimon is for real, but other than the fast first 8 minutes, you shut her down.
Yeah, we did a good job on her. I'm really proud of the way we played 21 as well.
Yeah.
She gave some teams some fits. I talked to the Green River coach. He goes, if you can handle 21, you'll be in the game, and I don't think she scored. So defensively, we were really good, and a credit to our girls for playing really strong and really hard on that end.
Zancanella, yes, it's tied for Millimon with 9 points a game for that team. She was pretty silent, and she's a big triple shooter as well. You didn't give those girls looks at anything after that first quarter.
No, we talked about no threes and tough twos.
Yeah.
Right? And we kind of went away from that in the fourth quarter and fouled a bit and put them on the free throw line. But, somehow when the buzzer went off, we had more points than they did, and I'm happy for the girls, and we're getting ready for a big week next week.
Big week because the girls are hitting their stride at just the right time. You've played the better teams in the conference. You now start matching up against teams where, hey, a W is a possibility every time on the floor. It's exciting.
Absolutely. We got to get a little healthy. We're a little banged up. Hopefully we can get Hayden back. Trinity had to leave the game. Jax has got a little hand thing going on. So it's February. It's the dog days of February, and we've got to get healthy. And what I love is that we're hitting our stride and playing some good basketball right now in some competitive games.
Well, fun game, really good. Congrats, Coach V. Great game.
Thank you. Appreciate you both.
You bet. Yeah, they are pretty banged up. Jax, I didn't realize the Jax. We know Maggie Holland with the ankle.
I knew.
Trinity with a head.
Yeah. I watched Trinity, and she's She had a knee for a while, too, I think, in her.
Well, girl, just go get a nap. No Super Bowl for her. Here's my Jack Strickland. You go shoot free throws all Sunday. And Trinity Green, you go take a nap all day.
Maybe you're saying that. It's Jack's hand. See, that's why. You want her to practice, but if her hand's a little bit, there you go.
Both teams on the floor quickly scoring for Tigers.
All right, let's go with Cortez has 5.
Oh, all right.
Gomez has 3. Purvis has 8. And Boston has, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 for 10.
Everybody's kind of on pace for what they normally do. Teague Powell's been a little quiet. Antonio Cortez has picked that up. Savon Thomas it's not points with him. It's the way he runs the floor. And Purvis, the big man's been trouble. How about for the Bronx?
Cooper Kinsler has 1. We both have Charlie Allen and Ethan Hoffman with 5 each. And Ryder Chapman is leading the way with, he's 15. Oh, yeah, it's right up there. I should have counted.
Yeah.
Like there instead of counting on the
Ryder's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Charlie's been pretty good as well. And those were the threes. And I said before the game, don't do threes. You said go ahead and try.
I know. We've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threes.
Never mind me, the no 3 zone. What am I thinking? Threes are falling for the Bronx today.
And we were right. Ethan's second one was a close. They gave him 2, but it was very close to be 3.
I sure thought it was 3, but all right. We move to the third quarter here, and a close one. Can't get any closer. 26-26, tie game. Jackson came out flying. They owned the first. Rock Springs with the punch back, the push back in the second. And now we'll see how the final 16 minutes play out or more. It's kind of feeling like a kind of bonus Saturday a little bit. We'll see. This game started late, may end later. Both teams on the floor. It's Hoffman, White, Chapman, Kinsler, Allen for the Bronx. For the Rock Springs Tigers, looks like all their starters. Teague Powell, Antonio Cortez, Savon Thomas, Boston James, and Purvis. As Kinsler on Purvis, there's a mismatch for you.
Oh, yeah.
Hands off Hoffman. Hoffman to Ryder. Chapman. Chapman stepped on the line. Oh, boy, that's close.
However, I'm going to guess
Out of
that
bounds.
Cooper Kinsler can jump higher than Purvis.
Matt Purvis don't need to jump. That guy can, he can change the light bulbs in the ceiling here without jumping, without a ladder. Boston James, can't get it. And Purvis with the rebound. That won't go either, and Hoffman pulls it down for the Bronx. So the Tigers start cold here to begin the second. Kinsler hands off to Chapman, now to Ryder. Ryder, Chapman, Hoffman now, Ethan Hoffman to Chapman. Ryder, pump fake, now going to drive baseline. And he's going to not get that shot off as Antonio Cortez weaves his way through traffic. Cortez has been much better than I've seen him all season. He's looked really good. Here's James, near side, Teague Powell tries three, got it. And Rock Springs up 29-26. Chapman back to Cooper Kinsler. No more of that trap now for Rock Springs as Ethan Hoff. There's the trap, though, but not in the backcourt. Wide open is Charlie Allen, top of the key. Purvis comes out to check him. Ryder Chapman rolls this way, hands off to Hoffman, rolls that way. Now back to Chapman. Pulls up. Ethan Hoffman. Back pass to Max White. No good, but Ezekiel Purvis, the junior, going to draw the hurt here. As he got a piece of Max White in the act of shooting. Max will go to the line where he's pretty good. Makes about 7 out of every 10 tries. And that one's off the back iron, no good. Jackson down 3. Just underway here in the second half. Less than 2 minutes in, 6:19 to go. White gets 1 of 2. Jackson within a bucket. Antonio Cortez. Up ahead to Savon Thomas. He's been kind of quiet today. Cortez. Boston James. Now to Savon Thomas. Nobody open, nobody moving. Boston James, 1 touch pass to Antonio. Savon into Purvis to Boston James. Cooper Kinsler tugged at his arm, no call. And then Purvis missed one underneath, but now we will get a call.
I'm going to guess that one's on Allen, but maybe White. Oh, White. Okay.
Max White will get his 4th, and they got to go get him. Kai Tanabe's going to come in. Yeah, Max has got his hands full with Purvis. Those are the 2 bigs for each team. As Purvy misses the first, Ezekiel leaves it short. He's a 31% free throw shooter. Tanabe in for White. And Ezekiel Purvis will try the second one here. Puts his team up by 3, 30-27. Jackson ball. Here comes that trap of the backcourt, but they get out of it. Chapman dribbles away. He's got an open 3. Can't get it as Teague Powell had fallen down. But Ryder Chapman missed the 3. Antonio Cortez all by himself. No good. Boston James tracks down the rebound for Rock Springs. Cross court. Teague Powell wide open. Shot no, but a foul. That's going to be Tanabe. And a good job to see Teague Powell on that back end. Good look as he snuck in behind everybody. Powell will go to the line where he's a 44% from the line this season. 5.5 to go in the third. 30-27. Rock Springs make it 30. Oh, never mind. Short.
Whoop. Short. Oh, yeah.
3-point game.
I'm seeing a brace on Jax's hand.
The second one is good. And 31-27. Rock Springs ball.
Just go.
Cooper Kinsler dribbles away from Antonio Cortez. Now hands off to Charlie Allen. Oops, those 2. Allen almost bumped right into Chapman. Meanwhile, something else went wrong, and a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Oh, that was the screen. Okay. That's on Tanabe, who was setting a moving screen. No. Yes. Savon Thomas with it now for the Tigers. Boston James, watched by Kinsler. Pass inside Cortez. Kick out. Teague for three. No. Rebound Purvis. And the reach in there.
Oh, that's Chapman.
Chapman said that was all basketball, I think, is his face. Or else he's mad at himself for the foul.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been like, I know that was like, he knew his number was being called then.
He did try to deny Ezekiel with the easy board and bucket and committed the foul. 5:09 fouls piling up. That's 4 on the Bronx as Purvis hits it. We're just not even 3 minutes into the third and almost the bonus, as the Bronx having trouble keeping pace with the Tigers without fouling. Purvis missed that, and now a jump ball between Meany and Teague Powell got into a tug of war. Colomini's going to get the call. And now that is 5 fouls in the bonus with well over 5 minutes to play. Wow. Teague Powell, the 6'2 senior, to the line. Rock Springs very senior heavy. In fact, Boston James, the only guy who's not a senior who will see any kind of playing time. He and Purvis are juniors, I guess. As Powell missed that one. 33-27, a 5-point lead for the Tigers, their biggest of the afternoon. Kinsler lost the handle, stolen away by Savon Thomas. Purvis picked it up without going to the backcourt. Smart play. Purvis waited until he was all over the line. Boston James all by himself. There was 4 guys on him, but Boston just weaved his way through all of them. Ryder Chapman now. Hands to Ethan Hoffman. Ethan, watched by Boston James, almost fell. Timeout. Coach Elliott wants to talk things over. And we'll go as well. Timeout on the floor with 4:35 to go in the third. It's Rock Springs 35, Jackson 27.
Tired of waiting in ski lift lines? While Silverlight can't fast track you on the slopes, we can fast track your internet. With Silverlight Fiber, your connection won't slow down during peak usage. And there's no data cap holding you back. It's like your own VIP lift to everything you love online, 24/7, all season long. Silverlight Fiber is coming to Jackson this spring. Visit silverlight-fiber.com to check if you're next in line.
Your home for Jackson Hole High School sports is KZ95. Let's get back to the game.
I did notice at the half that Rock Spring Tigers were out very, very early out of the locker room. So Coach didn't talk about much. He said, you guys go out there and practice shooting. And maybe it worked. 35-27. Tigers lead this now. Bronx started strong. They led all the way through the first quarter, and then Rock Springs started coming back in the second, and now another turnover. Here comes the Tigers. Shot by Cortez, no good, and the rebound, Meany. And a whistle behind the play.
Okay.
And it's going to be a foul on Antonio. No, we're going to say it's on Elias Griffin, his first. Rock Springs. They now have 2 fouls to Jackson's 5. Chapman inbounds to Cooper Kinsler, and he just did not handle it. Out of bounds. Turnover to Rock Springs. Antonio Cortez, the senior, will inbounds. Looking around, wants to float one to Teague Powell. Now he'll float it out to Boston James instead. James drives, picks up some traffic, lost the dribble for a moment, now gives it back to Cortez. And that's a push by Kinsler, and that was obvious. I mean, just no need for it. Nobody's shooting. You pick up your third there. Cortez wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, especially when they're already in the bonus.
Yeah, you just put points right on the line and stop the clock. Cortez, good. 36-27. Texas got to replace Cooper. I saw that one coming.
Is that like free parking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
4:17 to go in the third. Second one from Cortez. Good. 37-27, 10-point lead Tigers. Big pressure here. Allen inbounds to Thexton, threw it right into his feet. There's nothing Rory could have done with that. And coach, this is a timeout of disgust.
Yeah, this is like
does not like what's going on.
too many
and
turnovers.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
With a timeout again on the floor. 4:16 to go in the third. A 10-point game. We'll be right back.
Jackson Lumber, the board store, Jackson's oldest business and only true lumber yard in town. Jackson Lumber's hardware people are the best in the business, and they do it right the first time. Jackson Lumber works with people who make a living building, so the tools they sell are definitely the best hand tools and power tools available, with names like Vest Tool, Milwaukee, Makita, Skillsaw, Senco, Fine, and DeWalt. Jackson Lumber, the board store at 130 South Gromont. Call 733-6000, 733-6000.
Sports on Jackson Hole Radio.
Back to the floor, 37-27, Rock Springs after a strong Bronx start. They've watched it fizzle, and it's just mistakes. I don't even want to say missed shots. It's just mistakes.
It's been turnovers, yeah.
Purvis with a putback, no good. Jackson with a rebound. Ryder Chapman, double team trap. This team's defense right now is too much for Jackson. Purvis out here bumping, a lot of bumping, and finally the whistle is Purvis and Allen were doing a tango, and they're going to get Purvis for his second. And again, that's unnecessary if you're Hezekiah. That's a long way from the basket. Third team foul. Hoffman. Ethan watched by Boston James. Now Charlie Allen pass to Chapman. That's a reach in. Another foul.
Whoa,
Elias Griffin. So Rock Springs going to get theirs evened up. Jackson got a quick 5, and the Tigers trying to match him foul for foul. That's going to be the second on Griffin, and the team fourth. Thexton to inbounds. Nobody's open. Now Hoffman drives. No good. Purvis got in his way a little bit. Now the other one. They're on a run. Elias Griffin. Good. Nobody got back to get him. And Jackson defense fell asleep. Griffin makes him pay. Here's Chapman with it now. Griffin on him. Hands off to Thexton. Rory back to Chapman. The defense for Rock Springs has been turned up to 10. They began the game at a 2, and they've turned it up now. Thexton, top of the key. This is what Rock Springs has done all year defensively. I don't know who we were looking at in the first quarter. As Chapman has it now. Boston James on him. Near side, Thexton. He got a man underneath. It's Hoffman, but he couldn't get it there. Now Tanabe looking for Charlie Allen, and that not an ill-advised pass. Charlie was cutting. Pass was high behind him. Not a good one. 3:03 to go. Another turnover for the Bronx. And a team, the Bronx, on a night where they're actually shooting pretty well, it's a shame they aren't getting shots off now. But they just can't. There's nothing there.
Yeah, and they're turning the ball over, trying to get to make a shot.
Cortez wide open is Elias Griffin. Inside shot, Purvis. No, out to Boston James. Everything going Rock Springs' way. He was just standing there, and the ball rolled out to him. James inside, pass to Purvis. Baseline kick out. Here's 3 from Cortez. No. Rebound off the hands of Elias Griffin, out of bounds. Phoenix Richards checks in for Purvis, and we get a look at Luke Tate again. He'll come in for Teague Powell for the Rock Springs Tigers. Tanabe sits for Jackson for a moment, replaced by Colomini. Inbounds pass to Chapman. Trying to get away from Elias, does Elias Griffin. And Chapman will post up 3, good. And I don't know why Griffin didn't stay out with him. You cannot give Chapman a 3. You got to know that if you're Rock Springs. Chapman hit it and pulls Jackson within 9. Boston James turnaround 15-footer, good. Just floated it. 41-30. Rock Springs with the answer, down to 2 minutes. Another bump far from the ball, and that's Elias Griffin. And I imagine he's coming out.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little
unnecessary. They're hard fouls in for what? I'm not sure, as Savon Thomas ready to check in. Chapman makes Rock Springs pay. He gets the first. It's a 10-point game. Johnny Phillips checks in for Thexton for his first action, and Elias Griffin is getting coached up on what he's doing wrong over there, which basically is fouling.
You're not supposed to bump into when you start to get down.
Don't hit guys anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you can try for the ball, but you can't hit them, you know.
Savon Thomas with it working on Hoffman. Now to Boston James. James got a shot if he wants it. He'll take it. Good. You cannot leave him that much room. James is deadly. 44-32. Chapman working on Savon Thomas. Now hands off to Johnny Phillips to Ethan Hoffman. Hoffman working on Boston James, way out at the logo. Johnny Phillips inside. Nice pass to Chapman, who was open in the paint. Chapman saves it. Wide open is Hoffman, but it never got there. Boston James with a steal. Up ahead, Rock Springs wants to run. Now they'll slow it down. Antonio Cortez, Savon Thomas, pitch and catch far side. Boston James, pump fake shot. No. Travel. He never got it off. I'm going to say a jump ball. Boston went up to shoot, but a hand on it caused him never to get the shot off. And with 1:12 in the third, Rock Springs ball. Savon Thomas will inbounds. Shot right off the inbounds. Richens, no. Rebound. Good, and that's Luke Tate with a board in the bucket, and he'll go to the line for three. And the foul is going to be on Charlie Allen, his second. Tate to the line, 75% free throw shooter. Trying to make it a three-point play, and he does. 47-32. Here comes Ryder Chapman, under a minute to go in the third. And a whistle away from the ball. Rock Springs is clapping about it.
Charlie did something.
Charlie Allen. That was just battling down low. I didn't see it, but it was Allen and Tate going at it. And they ring up Allen for his third. Boston James gets a seat. Brandon Gomez in for him. Rock Springs ball with 58 seconds to play in the third. Tigers lead it, their biggest lead of the night, 47-32. Thomas shovels to Antonio Cortez. Tate finds Richens, now back to Cortez. Tate, Luke drives, whistle.
Hoffman.
Wasn't a lot there. Hoffman with a block. Luke Tate will go to the line. Tons of fouls, both teams in the bonus a long time ago, as the whistles have been blowing all day today on this Saturday. Tate to the line, good. Luke Tate, the 6'1 senior, averages 2 points a game, 2.5 boards, 75% free throw shooter, and he's good with misses that one. Cooper Kinsler pulls the rebound out of air. He's working on Cortez, going to go coast to coast. Shot no good, out of bounds. Rock Springs ball. Yeah, Cooper just trying to go all the way there. Almost did, but he left the shot short. Savon Thomas inbounds to Cortez, back to Thomas. Savon over the line, plenty of time, 30 seconds. See if Rock Springs plays for the final shot, or they just want to see what's happening. Gomez back to Cortez. They do indeed look like they want to drain time here. Savon Thomas, kick out, baseline drive. Cortez puts it up, no good. Getting in there with a little bit of defense was Meany. Jackson with the ball. Got 10 seconds. Cooper Kinsler fires it over to Johnny Phillips to Chapman with the buzzer. Good! Ryder Chapman. And the third quarter is going to end with the score. Rock Springs 48, Jackson 34. We'll be back with a final quarter of this one right after these words. KZ95 and the Jackson Hole Radio Network.
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff, eager and happy to serve you, in 2 locations and on the road, with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning, with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
here's your voice of the Jackson Bronx, Jake Nichols on KZ95.
Jake and Kimmy bringing you all the action here at Jackson Hole High School, where the Jackson Bronx started strong, fading fast. Rock Springs now with a 14-point lead.
Keys for the rest of the game. Stop turning the ball over.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson was hitting shots. That was the good news. But, boy, Rock Springs has turned into the number one defensive team we knew they were coming in. They've been tough to do anything against in the second half. Charlie Allen kicks it back out to Ryder Chapman. Chapman with Savon Thomas on him. Hands off to Hoffman. He walks at the top of the key. Now Chapman. Chapman spin move in the left block. And I thought he might have shuffled his feet. Luke Tate with the reach in, I think.
Yes, is that number 2?
No, Savon Thomas.
Thomas.
All right, Thomas is first, and the first whistle. Boy, we went a whole 20 seconds without a whistle in a quarter. Finally, we get a foul. I'm being facetious. Hoffman with it. Now to Chapman. 15 seconds, whistle free. Chapman with the ball. Drives, spin move, puts up a 12-footer. No good. Rebound. Nice board there by Phoenix Richards as he went high. He's tall. That kid. Here's Savon Thomas taking about 5 steps, and he draws the block. Savon took a lot of steps.
Is it because you're up in the air, so you're not stepping on the ground? I don't know. That looked like a lot of steps to me.
I don't know. They call that little bitty shuffle thing, and they won't call 7 steps in the paint. I don't know. I don't get that about basketball in general. It's not these refs. It's all refs. They all let that go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I don't understand the difference there, why those little look-ups are called travel.
Savon Thomas makes the first. Max White checks in for Calamini. Savon trying to get both of them here. 56% free throw shooter. Yes. Thomas makes it 50-34. A minute gone here in the fourth. Ryder Chapman working on Thomas over the line. No more backcourt trap, but Rock Springs still ramping up that defense. Hoffman in the corner here to Thexton, back to Hoffman. Ethan, he's going to try a drive. Picks up a triple team, reach in, and that might be Boston James. His second.
That's his second.
6:54 to go, and out come the whistles again. Chapman floats one into Charlie Allen, looks over his head, picks it up. Ethan Hoffman, James on him. Pass to Johnny Phillips. Phillips working on Brandon Gomez. Phillips going all the way up and in. Johnny Phillips and the foul. Good job by Phillips. They just go to the rim. Good things happen as he drove that right block, picked up the foul from Gomez. His second, and a chance for a 3-point play for Johnny Phillips. Deep knee bend, fires and gets it. 50-37. Rock Springs ball, Savon Thomas across to Boston James. James with Johnny Phillips on him into Tate. Tate fires wide open. Thomas, he'll take it. No good. Rebound. And Luke Tate finds the loose change. The ball was kind of batted around. Tate found it, put it back in. Ryder Chapman to Ethan Hoffman. Jackson down 52-37 now. Hoffman on Boston James. Gives it to Charlie Allen. Thought about a three. Now to Chapman. Chapman directing his mates. His drive, and he lost the handle. I think Thomas might have poked it from him. Gomez bounced past to Boston James. No, but before the shot, it's going to be a foul on Jackson.
That's
and
Max.
It will be Max, and he's done.
Yep.
Max doesn't know it yet, but he'll
Good
get the
game,
message.
Max. Yeah, Max. He still doesn't know it.
No, and neither do the refs. That's
The
5
other
on
refs.
him. Yeah, White's got to come out. And he'll be replaced by Calamini. Good game by Max.
Good game by Max.
He's had his hands full with Purvis and, Phoenix Richards, another big guy.
Oh, nice.
Inbounds, one touch, Boston
yes.
James, no good. Phillips with the rebound. Up ahead to Hoffman. Ethan peels back after he meets Boston James. Johnny Phillips trying to get by Gomez. Hands off to Hoffman. Hoffman watched by Brandon Gomez. And now it's Ryder Chapman. Gomez will get on him. Hoffman pulls out 3 from Allen. Yes, that signature line drive 3 is good. Jackson down 12. Boston James with it. Just not enough time. 5.5 to go. We'll see.
I know. That
Rock
third
Springs
quarter.
not in a hurry. Boston James with it. Drives the lane. Puts one up. Good. Boston James. Whenever Rock Springs has had to answer, they have. They've followed just about every Bronx 3 with something of their own. Charlie with another 3. No good. Rebound. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Rock Springs ball.
He tried.
Good hustle on the far side by Colomini. Almost came up with it. And with 5:07 to go, Rock Springs ball in a 14-point lead. Coming up is Savon Thomas, slow and deliberate, and they call play C. Boston James does. James, far side, watched by Chapman. Now Hoffman picks him up. Boston James drives, baseline block.
Yeah, it's
as
gonna be on
Hoffman was not set. Yeah, Boston is very quick.
Foul Jackson player Hoffman.
He's a big handful, and another foul out as Hoffman. No, 4.
4. Yep, he's got one more to give.
Inbounds from Rock Springs. Both teams with 3 team fouls in the quarter. Luke Tate underneath. Now kick out. James, 3. Good. Boston James for 3. 57-40. Inbounds to Chapman. Man-on-man defense by Rock Springs here is way out. Is Savon Thomas on him. Now they switch back into a zone. 3 from Chapman. That was tough. He tried to get it over the top of Phoenix Richens. Now we got 2 players falling out of bounds. Hard. Charlie Allen and Luke Tate. They both get up quickly. And the whistle, meanwhile, is out of bounds. Jackson. Bronx ball down 17. 4:19 to go in the final frame. Inbounds from Colomini. Who's open? Who? It's going to be Chapman. Ryder. Watched closely by Savon Thomas. Now it's Chapman trying to get a dangerous pass to Ethan Hoffman. Hoffman gets away from Tate, puts it up, no good. Tate with a foul, and he turned his ankle. Oh, poor Luke Tate.
Wow.
Tough little
It's the same
change
place
there.
Maggie Holland did during the girls' game. Same spot. Must be slippery on the floor right there.
Well, he was coming down on it. Yeah, that hurts. The ankle always, it feels like you broke it whenever even the mildest sprain. He doesn't even want to try it right now.
No.
It's a good hand. Tate with a foul, his second, and he's going to sit for probably the rest of this one. And we'll get to the line. It's going to be Ethan Hoffman for the Bronx. Bronx have Meany, Hoffman, Allen, Chapman, and Phillips. Thexton ready to check in for who we'll see as Hoffman spins one. Good. Ethan does not waste a lot of time at the line. He dribbles like once and fires. There he goes. Got it. 57-42. Thexton in for Phillips for the Bronx, who have made it a 57-42 game. Rock Springs with the basketball. Savon Thomas leads the team in assists. Big triple shooter, although he hasn't done a lot of that today. Boston James, he'll try one over Chapman. Good defense by Ryder, but they're going to whistle him.
Oh, that's
I
his
thought it
fourth,
was.
too.
I thought that was good D. There might have been contact, but Ryder just was not going to let Boston James have an easy. And he gets his 4th.
Yeah.
James to the line where he's darn near automatic. Gets it in a 58-42 ball game. Just under 4 to go, halfway through the 4th here. Rock Springs has poured it on since the 1st. James gets them both. Tigers lead. Chapman with the ball now for the Bronx. We've got a couple of guys in foul trouble. One is gone, Max White. Meany to Chapman. Thought about a 3 over Thomas, but he won't take it. Rory Thexton kick out. Hoffman 3. No. Off the back of the iron. Wild swing at it by Charlie Allen. Meanwhile, Richens just took it, and he's got the rebound. Savon Thomas, Boston James in that far corner. Bounce pass inside. A lot of traffic there. So Cortez dishes it to Richens, who finishes. Antonio, smart dish. He picked up 3 Bronx, and he said somebody's got to be open. Chapman lost the handle, stole it away by Savon Thomas. Left-handed layer, good. And the turnovers, points on turnovers, killing the Bronx.
Yep.
3 minutes to play. Rory Thexton almost poked loose by Cortez. Thexton to Hoffman. Ethan drives, picks up a double team, finds Rory. Rory kick out, wide open for 3 is Allen. No, he rushed the shot. And here comes Antonio Cortez the other way, coast to coast. No good. And no foul. Meanwhile, tripped up is Hoffman. And we'll see who that's on. That's going to be a Tiger, the guilty party here. They don't have a... that is Richens, Phoenix Richens. Just his first. And now Jackson in the bonus as Rock Springs has hit the magic 5. And Jackson will be there soon, the way they're whistling this one. They have 4. Hoffman. Ooh, rattles in and out. Can't get it. See if Ethan can pick up the back end. Hoffman, a 52% free throw shooter. Out of the game, Antonio Cortez for the Rock Springs Tigers. Had a really good game. Hoffman, yes. And Jackson makes it a 20-point advantage for Rock Springs now. As they cut the lead a little bit. Boston James still in the game for Rock Springs. Trying to boost his numbers, maybe. Up 20 with 2.5 to go. Boston James to Savon Thomas. Savon, kick out. Teague Powell draws a crowd, so out to Richens. And now Boston James, watched by Allen. Bounce pass. Savon Thomas drives. Travel. They got him with that first step thingy.
The little shuffle before he did the
before
Euro
you dribble.
step.
The step before the Euro step, which needs a name. Charlie Allen will inbounds in front of the Rock Springs bench to Chapman. Down to 2:12 to go in regulation. Ryder Chapman working on Savon Thomas. Got a screen from Meany. Hands off to Phillips. Johnny to Ryder. Wide open 3. In and out.
It's a good shot there.
Richens with a rebound. Here comes Rock Springs pushing the pace. Savon Thomas with it. Savon on Ethan Hoffman. Now he's going to pull back. Nope. Can't decide whether we're out to attack or not. Powell 3. That's way off. And the rebound, Johnny Phillips. Look out behind Johnny. Got rid of it to Hoffman. Hoffman drives the lane, kick out. He's got Charlie Allen working on Richens. Bounce pass. Meany lost the handle but gets it back. Hoffman puts a step on James. Bounce pass in the paint. Did not get to Meany. Stolen by Boston James. I saw the idea, just the execution. Yeah. Boston James goes all the way and finger rolls a beauty in. 65-43, down to 1:15. Chapman pulls up the dribble inside of Meany. Meany looking for a kick out. There it is. Ryder, Savon Thomas on him. Ryder Chapman pushes him a little. Now Charlie Allen. Allen finds a wide open Phillips. Phillips feeds inside. Meany over the top of Boston James. Good. Meany with James all in his face. Put it up and in. And a travel or a timeout.
I'm not for sure what's going on here.
And I thought it was going to be, Boston James comes out and all the starters out now
We're
for
less
Rock
than
Springs.
a minute, so yeah, okay.
Teague Powell's out there, Elias Griffin out there, Savon Thomas, Phoenix Richens, and I think we get our first look at 32 because I don't know who that is. Ethan Brewster. Okay. Rock Springs ball under a minute. Richens into Brewster. Lost the handle. Saved. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Johnny Phillips just chucked it behind his back. Went right to Rory Thexton. Here's Johnny Phillips. What a save. Johnny to Rory Thexton. Pulls up. Whistle away from the play. And there must be 106 fouls in this game.
Oh.
Perhaps 300 on the afternoon if you count the girls' game.
I wasn't necessarily, I already know who's my player of each side.
Thexton, yes.
I feel like I need to just go get the book, the stats, just so I can see how many fouls there were.
19, I would be interested to know. 32 and a half seconds. Rory's got 1, make it 2. And a 65-47 ball game. Here comes Savon Thomas with it now. Both teams in the bonus. Well, no, just Rock Springs with 5 fouls. Jackson 4. 20 seconds. Tigers all happy enough to let it run out. We'll see if Jackson lets them do that. As T. Powell has it now for Rock Springs. Hands off to Savon Thomas. Thomas down to 10. And indeed, Rock Springs just going to milk it. Thomas through the legs a couple of times just to show Johnny Phillips a few things, and that'll do it. Final score for this one, Rock Springs 65, Jackson 47. We'll be back with a recap and the stats right after this final break of the day.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
Cashmere, silk, down, or denim, Blue Spruce Cleaners is where you take them. We have a friendly, knowledgeable staff eager and happy to serve you in 2 locations and on the road with daily pickup and delivery service and expert tailoring on site. We offer the best in green, effective, and gentle cleaning with Green Earth Cleaning and professional laundry for your sweaters, gowns, comforters, and linens. Blue Spruce Cleaners is a recognized reduce, reuse, recycle business leader, providing green, affordable, and friendly service to our community for over 20 years. Whatever the season, whatever the reason, Blue Spruce Cleaners.
Well, yikes. This one started good for the Jackson Bronx. First quarter, they led it, and they looked like a different kind of team. All the shots were falling. Everything was working.
It was the third, when you say it, the third period, it was 22-8 during just the third quarter. That's what hurt us. The rest of them were pretty evenly matched on points. So you go 14-11, we had the first, then it was 15-12 them, and even at the end it was 17-13. So it was so close. What hurt was the turnovers, and literally, if you just look at the points in the third period, it's 22-8.
What turned the game wasn't necessarily Rock Springs all of a sudden figuring out how to shoot. They all of a sudden started playing defense. Like the Tigers, the number 1 defense in the league as far as points allowed. And you wondered, where was it in the first 8 minutes? We saw it in the final 16 minutes. Jeez. Yeah. Jackson just turning it over, points off turnovers, and the Tigers feasted. Who did the scoring for Rock Springs?
We'll just go down. T. Powell had 5. Antonio Cortez 7. Savon Thomas 4. Brandon Gomez 3. Elias Griffin had 2. Phoenix Richin had 2. Luke Tate had 6. And Boston James had 2, 4, 10, 26.
Woo! That's pretty good. He averages 19 a night, 26 for Boston James. How can you not give him? But I love Antonio Cortez. He jumped off the court in my eyes. I love Purvis, the big man, but he can't make his shots. I got to go Boston. What do you think?
Boston was already my guy before I went to check.
That guy, he's one of the better ballers we've seen in the conference. Unbelievable. For the Jackson Bronx.
Let's go down. We've got Roy Thexton had 2. Cooper Kinsler with 1. Charlie Allen had 8. Johnny Phillips with 3. Colomini with 2. Max White with 1. Ethan Hoffman had 8. And I believe, let me add a rider, but I think his was 22. 1, 2, 3, 4. 22.
Besides the points for Ryder, defensively early, he was also very good. Block shots and stuff. So, yeah, what do you think, Chapman?
I was already going to go Chapman. When you're up there, like if you just put Boston and Chapman together, I mean, it was 26-22.
Oh, just them playing one-on-one?
Yeah, just 1 point there. So
well, that's an idea. If this one went to overtime, we just have those two finishing. You guys go out there for 3 minutes. All right, that'll do it for us as we wrap things up. Good news on the girls' side. The Lady Bronx won a thriller by 2 on a buzzer beater by Taylor Miller. Holy cow, the senior transfer put a dagger in the Rock Spring Lady Tigers. For the boys, not so lucky. 65-47 the final here. Rock Springs gets a win. With that win, improved to 12-4 overall, 2-2 in conference. Or this may not be a conference game, actually.
Yeah, because we only play them once.
Yeah, not a quadrant conference game.
Oh, yeah.
For the Jackson Bronx, they fall to 1-12 after this contest. See you again here pretty soon. Next week, where are we going? Evanston?
Tuesday, Evanston.
All right, let's do that for now. Jake Kimmy signing off for Jackson Hole Radio.